And a Spanish Supreme Court ruling have thrown open the migration floodgates in Spain.
Spain has deployed the military to Ceuta after thousands of people breached the border with Morocco. At least 9 people have died. A member of Spain's civil guards officers says it's absolute chaos. Video footage shows crowds of people, mainly Moroccans, in the water, many with inflatables at a local beach, walking onto land. A human rights official says the Tarajal border was opened under unusual circumstances and people crossed. This man, Salad, crossed the border.
We don't have a good life in Morocco. We don't have good medicine.
To reach Ceuta, located on the northern African coast, many migrants often swim from Morocco.
Correspondent Ed Donahue says that the migrant death toll is now up to 34. President Trump once again urging Europe to reverse course or risk its own demise. No comment yet from Israel on a proposal aimed at bringing peace to Gaza. The president's International Board of Peace unveiling a plan for Hamas to lay down its arms and Israel to pull back its troops. President Trump focusing on highway safety following a rash of deadly or serious injury accidents.
President Trump announced the Freedom Haulers Initiative, focused on commercial driver's license and highway safety.
We've already removed more than 24,000 non-English speakers from behind the wheel. We've also forced states to cancel more than 28,000 commercial driver's licenses. Today, we're also taking action to replace these unqualified migrant truck drivers with American veterans.
Officials say the goal is to raise safety standards on American highways and prioritize qualified drivers. Willie Nelson, Los Angeles.
Head of this morning's opening bell on Wall Street. Stock futures higher. The Dow futures are up 160 points. NASDAQ futures ahead 221 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Lenny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
What happens when citizens begin to fear the very agencies created to protect them? This weekend, the America 250 film series presents Police State. Dinesh D'Souza examines intelligence, law enforcement, and the warning signs of government power turned inward. Watch Saturday and Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern on Salem News Channel.
Some survivors of the Southwest Japan earthquake have taken to sleeping in their cars as electricity and water are scarce.
Hirokazu Sato, a father of 3, lost his home after the magnitude 7.1 earthquake hit Kumamoto Prefecture on Tuesday. He was worried his 1-year-old baby will disturb other people in the evacuation center. Like many others, Sato and his family decided to live in their car for the time being. Nearly 19,000 homes were still without electricity. Meanwhile, concerns were growing about illness, including from the sweltering heat. More than 9,000 people were staying in the roughly 400 shelters where power sources were being added to provide air conditioning. I'm Karen Shamas.
Cooler temperatures and rising humidity levels helping firefighters control a massive wildfire that's still burning in southwestern France. News and analysis, townhall.com. Changes on the way at Scouting America.
At the National Jamboree, one of Scouting's biggest events, dedicated spaces for gay young people, women, and scouts of color have been eliminated. Some scouts who had planned to attend in West Virginia backed out. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth threatened to end the Pentagon's century-old partnership with Scouting America if it did not make changes, including refocusing away from diversity initiatives. A Scouting America spokesperson said the organization remains fully committed to welcoming and serving all youth, but did not address questions about the changes to the Jamboree. I'm Ed Donahue.
Amazon planning to boost spending on tech, mostly artificial intelligence, by an additional 10%. This after the tech and e-commerce giant delivered strong profits and net sales during the fiscal second quarter, helped by surging growth in its prominent cloud computing unit. More on these stories, townhall.com.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man in this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The devil witch and what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
And good morning, one and all. Welcome to Mornings with Mike Winters. I am he. That would be me, Mike Winters. Happy Friday, everybody. Woo.
Indeed.
It's a hot one.
Yep, it's going to be a scorcher.
1 out and 5 today.
Ugh.
But
that's some good news.
But
yeah,
tonight we got let's see, what's the percentage of that now? 50% for tonight. They're saying we could get between a tenth and a quarter of inch of rain.
My daughter goes,
more of the
severe thunderstorms tonight, according to the National Weather Service. I'm like, okay, yes. Meteorologist.
She's correct.
She dives deep.
And tomorrow, we're looking at a 30% chance at afternoon showers and thunderstorms.
Day rain?
They say some storms could be severe. They're throwing caveats tonight and tomorrow that in there. High of only 96 tomorrow. So we're dropping 10 degrees over the 24-hour period.
It's going to be awesome.
North winds 5 to 10. Yeah, and then Saturday night, our chance of rain bumps up to 40%. Mm-hmm. Again, some storms could be severe, mostly cloudy, overnight low of 69 degrees. So we can dip below 70.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Sunday's a high of 97.
This morning, it was literally 80 degrees outside already.
It's warm. It's warm. Yeah, I'm looking at officially 77.
Oh, it's already dropped a couple. Okay.
Well, it's. I think we have a weird...
Like
at 4 or 5 in the morning, and there's a little dipper there.
Well, I think it's just that, especially like this part of southeastern New Mexico, because we have a lot of more like plants, plant matter. We kind of have a little coat over the earth for the first hour.
It's like Mr. Rogers' sweater.
Yeah,
a cardigan,
but of dew.
a cardigan of dew.
A cardigan of warming dew.
That's a good band name, Cardigan of Dew.
I'd be like one of those nigh if the or on the horizon, very Led Zeppelin-esque.
Right.
But that weird side of Led Zeppelin.
The one where Jack Black is running it. The pick of destiny.
Yes.
But happy Friday, everybody. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day and has wonderful weekend plans.
Yes.
And this is, I guess, the last weekend of freedom for the kids.
It is the last bastion of freedom of summertime for you chillins. And by the way, yesterday there was a lot of, I know a lot of people picking up registry or picking up schedules and whatnot. I saw a lot of activity at schools. Just remember there's been a few changes this year. Like, for example, and I don't know if this is universal, but at my daughter's school, it starts 15 minutes earlier.
Oh,
so we're starting at 7:45 now. So that's going to really throw a wrench into things because I got to get 2 kids to 2 schools on 2 different sides of town at roughly the same time now. Whereas before I had a bit of a window. Somebody's going to be sitting outside waiting.
Or need that Hermione clock from Harry Potter. Yep, need that thing.
That time turner.
Split or might have to get other people involved.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to maybe
That's
call in some assistance.
The real non-Harry Potter answer is get other people.
Did your son get dropped off by an Uber this morning? It's a long story.
It's a robot.
Just riding in on one of those delivery bots.
But speaking of, of course, getting back to school next week and all that, of course, this weekend is tax-free weekend for shopping, school supplies and certain items, electronics and things.
Electronics, clothing.
Yeah. It is also the Chaves County Health Council's Health Expo this Saturday, tomorrow, mañana, out at the Roswell Mall. They kick things off early with the fun run with the Boys and Girls Clubs to get your 80s gear on and have some fun there. And then beginning at 10 a.m. is when the Health Expo. Matter of fact, Jocelyn, you want to mention real quick a little bit about Food Bot Bombs? I know they're going to be out there along many other things, but they've got like 600 backpacks to give away tomorrow. Wow. There's a bevy of stuff. Leprino, yeah.
Microphone.
Oh yeah, we'll play that here in a minute. But we had they had Leprino donate a bunch of backpacks, and of course all the booths out there, like cost of admission was donating school supplies, and so RISD is doing their distribution out there tomorrow.
Nice.
They kind of pooled resources and said, hey, rather than do different deals, we're all doing it at the Health Expo. So
right.
So make sure that you get out to the expo tomorrow to get all that stuff too.
So like you had mentioned, they are doing backpacks, 600 backpacks, but I would recommend getting there. It starts at 10, but try to be there between 9 and 9:30 because they're gonna
first come, first go.
A line will form.
Yes, they will go really quick.
Yeah, they do go quick.
So
but that being said, of course, shopping too, you get the discounts and stuff, at least with the tax-free.
Yeah,
the
good thing about this is it's falling on the tax-free weekend, so you kind of go to the mall, do that, and do your shopping.
But if you're coming out to the health fair, if you want to bring some donations with you, because basically your pantries are starting to dry up now, literally.
Yes. So we started giving out food boxes when we opened. We are down to the nitty gritty. Nobody wants cans.
Right.
Okay.
So if anybody would want to donate, they can take them to the Health Council tomorrow. We'll be there all day.
Excellent.
Giving
and of course, if you want to do it today, bring it on by the actual cooling center at Westminster Presbyterian.
Yeah. Here's an interesting question: what don't people want?
Peas.
That's because I just what do you not need donations of? Because that makes a lot of sense.
I love peas.
Well, let's just say we had a huge donation of the same kind of soup. It was like a bean soup or something, and we just can't get rid of it.
We're done with it.
That makes total sense. So if you are going to donate, remember, think of things that you would want. Yeah,
I'm a fan of pea salad. That's why I'm like, it's summertime. Like take all them peas and some mayonnaise. And
now fair, but are you going to use canned peas in a pea salad?
Oh, that's how my wife makes it.
Oh, I
swear to God, she uses canned peas.
Okay, I would assume you go fresh, frozen, or snap.
I do like peas. I like them in something.
Same,
but he's right. Like there's some things. Like think about stuff that you guys would eat.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Well, the joke has always been like, if you want to get in cheap to the thing with the canned donation, you donate the canned pumpkin. But who's going to use canned pumpkin?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I would. You know what is even better is like. I know Campbell's and Kraft, they make those little microwavable tubs of like soups or mac and cheese or like the Chef Boyardee
those
meals
are real good
and things.
They can take them into the gas station.
Yeah.
Easy Mac, stuff like that.
Yeah, the beefaronis or SpaghettiOs
they even have
or whatever.
The rice-a-roni now. I don't know if you guys seen these. You don't even have to like put water in them. You just pop them unopened in the microwave and they're done.
Well, Uncle Ben's has those little
and the
deals. Yeah, those are pretty good too.
Any non-perishable kind of food, we are getting down because we have been open every day with the temperatures in the hundreds starting last Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah,
we just
look on the forecast. It's going to be 100. Well, it's making some rain this weekend.
Yeah, thank goodness. But yes, please check us out at the Health Council tomorrow. We'll be there.
But here's going to be a thing too. If they're throwing these caveats in about severe weather this weekend, now we start going the other way with flash flooding and things, and then we hit the other problem, particularly in our homeless community, because a lot of the man camps and places where they're residing are arroyos and places where the water goes when we do get the rain once in a while, you know, and this is so.
And that's
be on the lookout this weekend
when we call out for socks, for any kind of blankets, you know, because when it rains, everything's wet.
Yep.
You know, they don't have a place to store any of that, so you know. We always need socks, you know. We always
socks,
need
underwear,
stuff like that. But you know, right now we're really trying to fill up our pantry. You know, even if anybody has anything, just take it to the church.
Yeah, and I know this doesn't seem like the right time of year for it, but wool socks, are great for especially for outdoor stuff because they can be wet and still provide warmth. I know that's not as big a thing, but to be honest, when they're wet. And hypothermia generally happens in the summer more than it does in the winter because usually it's a situation where storms wet. Their summer they're not prepared clothing wise, and but wool socks are actually keep you dry. Wool clothing, I know it's not the most soft, warm, cuddly, but it does function very well as a warming.
Yeah. So anything wool socks, any donations we'll always take, you know. But we're kind of doing a call out for. I talked to Ernie yesterday, and he was like, we're kind of had to stop doing food boxes right now because we're pretty low.
Yeah.
So
people can start and again, and I'm sure like if you're tapped, this is probably true across all of our resources, including Harvest Ministries and everybody else. And this is kind of why we always talk about supporting when they do the postal food drive, and because the summer months it really this happens every year. This not just because it's 105 every day this year. Every summer. Resources deplete around this time of year. And we're not
just feeding, during the school year, the kids do get their meal, breakfast, and lunch. So that kind of takes a little bit off but for summer, that's why we're kind of more depleted because you got kids at home.
Sure.
If the kids aren't catching the meal at
one of the
and it turns out you got to feed them like every day. Nobody told me that when I signed up.
I told the kids yesterday. Matter of fact, we're going to play it here in a minute with the kids from Head Start. I was like, y'all didn't come with an owner's manual.
No, it didn't look like it. But yeah, we end up serving kids all summer. That's kind of why we deplete a little bit. But, so we're just trying to get back into feeding again.
So folks can do some grocery runs here. Like I said, we can drop them directly off at Westminster, but if you're coming out to the Health Expo tomorrow at the mall, Food Not Bombs will have a booth out there that you can come by and drop off.
Yeah, along with Hagerman Forward, Many Hands is going to be with us out there.
Are y'all going to be at like one?
Yeah.
With 100% Chavis County and, like I said, Hagerman for all the...
Yeah, so it'll be
the umbrella.
Geneva with Many Hands for the housing. I'll be doing food security. And Sonia Bolanos for Alpha Care, Senior Home Care will all be there.
That's awesome. Follow With Many Hands on Facebook if you don't already. You see the stories of these homes that they've turned around that really work. Like you said, eyesores and things, and now people are living in them. And it's just a great program.
It's an amazing program. And I'll put in a quick snippet real quick. We are trying to do a call out for people to join Many Hands. If you're interested in any kind of grassroots work, come join us. We do a lot of door knocking for when the elections come out to change different things.
Sure. Need with many more hands.
Yes. Many hands, please.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Jocelyn, and thank you guys. And then please, if you can help Food Not. Again, follow Food Not Bombs on Facebook, or if you have any questions about anything we talked about as far as donation stuff, shoot a message there, and they'll be happy to get back to you pretty quickly on that. Let me give you a rundown for today's show. Like I kept teasing, we had some of the kids from Wings for Life join us yesterday, and had a fun conversation with them. If you're not familiar with Wings for Life, you'll learn all about that in our little conversation. Here, we'll play that for you here in just a few.
We were a very popular spot there for a quick minute yesterday.
Yeah, we had a bevy of people.
We did.
It was
people
a lot
hanging
of people
in the hall.
Yeah, it was kind of a gaggle. But Carrie Moore, we're going to play our interview we had with her on Monday from the Chavis County Health Council, talking about tomorrow out at the Elks Health Expo. I almost said the Elks Expo.
Went out to the Elk Expo. Bring your horns.
Or it's just a bunch of guys with the Elks Lodge hanging out there.
Yeah. Showing up their camo.
Of course, the one here, they've got steaks and stuff. They're like, hey. Well, and then in the 9 o'clock hour, Juliana Halverson talked Roswell 250, gave us an update there on Wednesday, so we'll play that for you Friday, or here in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yes, indeed.
Before we do any of that, let's take a gander at your weather. Storm's coming,
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Pretty hot today, lots of sun. We're headed for about 105. Then some of that monsoon moisture kicks in overnight. We could see some showers and thunderstorms with low 70s. Sunny in the morning on Saturday. Afternoon thunderstorms may pop up. We'll be in the mid-90s. We do have a chance of rain Saturday night as well, and then back to sunshine on Sunday, upper 90s. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Thank you, Steve. Currently 77 degrees here in Roswell. Humidity's at 52% with southwest winds at 8 miles per hour. We do have a heat advisory kicking in at noon today, remaining through 8 p.m. because we are expected to hit 105 under sunny and hot conditions. Winds will be out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. But tonight, that's when that rain hits. We're looking at a 50% chance of rain, mainly before midnight. Some storms could be severe. Overnight low is 72. They're saying anywhere between a tenth and a quarter of an inch, a little more if we actually get a thunderstorm. 30% chance of afternoon showers on Saturday. Again, if we get storms, could be severe. High of 96. And then a 40% 40% chance of rain on Saturday evening, mainly before midnight. And then Sunday, sunny and a high of 97, and then back in the 100 Monday, but could see a 20% chance of rain Monday night, so we'll see. All right, 7:21, we're going to take a quick commercial break, then our interview with the folks from Wings for Life. Don't go away.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. Many will recognize the first verse to this well-known hymn. But what if you're in a place where you can't say, it's well with my soul? Well, I want you to know that God is still there and he's still listening. Psalm 91 says, those who love me I will deliver. The first verse of a new play on an old hymn by a group called Mercy Me goes like this. Make it well with my soul. Don't let me face this loneliness alone. Make it well with my soul. I need a peace that only heaven knows. Jesus, could you please just sit and cry with me till I can sing, it is well with my soul. Even if your soul doesn't feel well, God is still there and will guide you to a place where your soul can be well again. Trust in him.
Join us at the Country Club Road Church of Christ for worship at 10 a.m. on Sunday, located on the corner of Country Club and Washington in Roswell.
If you want to install a new roof, you can do it the cheap way or you can do it the right way. Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and one of our customers recently found this out the hard way. He was going to hire us to re-roof his roof, but he found someone to do the job for $2,000 cheaper. Half a year later, this customer called us to re-inspect his brand new roof. Turns out this contractor was not a contractor at all. He had no license and no insurance. The roof was installed incorrectly and never had been passed by the city inspector. We had to re-roof his brand new roof, tear off the shingles and start from scratch. It was the most expensive $2,000 anyone has ever saved. If you need a roof installed the right way, you can trust who your neighbors trust. You can trust Trustmark Roofing for no obligation to the penny quote on your roof transformation. Call 575-755-ROOF. That's 575-755-7663.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Get a built-in look with a Whirlpool flush mount dishwasher that installs flush with the surrounding cabinets at Bush Appliance in Roswell. A third rack provides space for silverware and hard-to-fit utensils. Plus, this dishwasher meets ADA standards for acceptable design. Shop Whirlpool dishwashers today at Bush Appliance in Roswell. Who you gonna call? Bush Appliance. Stop by 111 West Country Club Road in Roswell or call 575-622-6390. The Office Management and Technologies program at ENMU Roswell prepares you with the skills you need to succeed in today's workplace. From creating professional documents to mastering communication and administrative skills, you'll be equipped to keep any office running smoothly. You'll build clear professional communication skills, learn effective administration techniques, and gain hands-on experience with today's technology. Whether you're starting your career or leveling up your skills, this program is your path to success. Call ENMU Roswell today at 575-624-7337 or log on to roswell.enmu.edu.
Hey, Reddy Sosa here with Richland Motors. Get ready for our July summer sales blowout. Score employee pricing on every 2026 GMC Sierra 1500, plus stack it with 0% financing for 36 months. Want a Chevy? We got you covered with 0% financing for 60 months on all 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500s. And don't forget to register online at rlchevrolet.com for your chance to win our summer cookout giveaway. Hurry down to Richland Motors today, where we're right on the corner, right on the price.
On approved credit, not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for details. You're invited to the grand opening of the new Early Head Start Center at the Innovative Network of Knowledge, also known as INC, in Roswell on August 3rd at 3 p.m. at 503 East McGaffey. INC offers no-cost services for children ages 0 to 3 years, helping to give them a great start. Call now to find out more. 575-331-2500 or visit exploreinc.org for more information.
The inventor of Pringles is buried in a Pringles can. I wonder if they got their hands stuck putting him in there. Here's Mike Winters.
Studio this morning, we have a bevy of people. Full house this morning here. We have the folks from Wings for Life. Of course, Shirley Klingsmith is here with us, and there she is back there. And then we got some of our students as well here. Since all of you guys are on mic, we'll have you kind of just introduce yourselves here to everybody. What's your name?
My name is Camille Arroyo from Mountain View.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 13 years old now.
13 years old, okay. What is your name, young man?
This is Reyes. I'm from... Wait.
He's leaving Valley View.
He's
leaving Valley View and moving to Sierra.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 11.
11 years old. Okay, and what's your name?
Julian. I'm from...
Get right close to that mic there.
Julian, I'm from Valley View Elementary School, and I'm 8.
8 years old. Very good. And
my name is Frederick. My name is Frederick Reinwald. I'm at Mesa, and I'm 13 years old.
Very good. And one more.
My name is Sofia Guerra, and I'm 13 years old.
Very good. And so let me ask you guys, and we'll talk to the adults here in a minute, but what is Wings for Life for you guys? What does it talk about what you guys do? Who wants to go first? Ooh, someone's pointing. They're all pointing at you. Why is that?
I don't think that we should be allowed to be pointing, because then technically you're pointing at yourself.
Sure.
So.
That's good point here. But let me ask you, what tell me about Wings for Life. What does it mean to you?
It means that it teaches you about safety and how to not make the same mistakes that other people have made beforehand.
Sure. And it's way easier to learn it that way than actually, trust me, I've done a few of those where you kind of learn the hard way. How about for you guys? What's Wings for Life for you? Go ahead.
Wings for Life teaches you a lot of stuff that you wouldn't really learn in school.
Yeah, life skills.
Yeah. Very important life skills.
What about for you guys? What's something you've learned in Wings for Life? What's been like a lesson or something that you've found very valuable so far?
Being respectful and listening to people and how to make friends.
Really good. Have you made some friends since then? Like some of these people in the room, maybe? Some of these guys your friends? No? Oh, that's cool. How about for you? What's been something that you've learned since you've been a part of Wings for Life?
To make friends.
To make friends?
And then, I think just to make friends.
Make friends, okay. For you, what's been something that you've taken from Wings for Life?
Wings for Life shows you need to learn, and like the things that you need to learn to not do to be able to have like a successful life.
Sure, absolutely. How long have you been part of Wings for Life now?
I think since the beginning of 7th grade, maybe.
Okay. And what grade are you in now?
Going into 8th.
Okay, so almost a year now. Very good. Good for you. How about for you? How long have you been part of Wings for Life?
I started in 6th grade, and I am now going into 8th.
Okay. Now, for folks that, I kind of been talking with the kids, and probably get one of you ladies coming on the mic here to kind of give folks a little bit of background, because really Wings for Life it's an umbrella with a lot of different branches, because there's a lot of, different factors of Wings for Life. This particular wing of Wings for Life is kind of focuses on family and life skills and teaching
children, but the families, how to, do those life skills that sometimes life you taught you didn't teach you kind of thing.
Right, that's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a life skills and leadership program in all the schools. So we're in all the public 12 elementary schools, the 4 middle schools, University High School, and soon to be Roswell High School.
Very nice. Now, how do families get in touch with you? Do they have to get referred to you, or can they voluntarily? How does that process work?
Both. So we receive referrals from the schools, and then also just voluntary.
Okay. So basically, if you're inquire at your school if you want, or if you can obviously go online, Wings for Life.
Absolutely, go to our website.
Yeah, and go and learn more. And conversely, too, I mean, yes, providing services too, but you guys also, it's a lot of volunteers, a lot of people. So if there's people that are looking to get involved, you guys do have a lot of opportunities for volunteers to be a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. We have a large team. We have about 22 part-time employees that help with all of our programs, and we'll be celebrating our 20 years of serving the Roswell community
That's
next
awesome.
year.
Nice. Is there a shindig planned, or?
Yes, we're going to plan a big celebration party.
Nice. Very good. We can do some party skills. You guys ready for a party?
Of course we are.
Nice. What's like your go-to? Like if you have for food. If you're gonna have a party, what's the perfect food to have at your party?
Nachos, pizza, and hot dogs.
Nachos, pizza, hot dogs. Top that. Who's got?
I would say sweets like ice cream, chocolate, candies.
Okay.
I'm the sugar type.
Sugar.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing wrong yet. Anybody else want to add to that list? Go ahead.
Birria tacos, hot Doritos, chili dogs, Cheetos.
All right.
And then tacos.
As long as they're hot
From
Cheetos. As
Taco
long as
Bell.
there's hot Cheetos.
Tacos are important. I think you said them twice. So we're gonna
No matter what, always at the tacos.
can't go wrong with tacos. All right. What else to the list?
And spaghetti.
Spaghetti too.
Spaghetti, too,
We're carving
okay.
up on this party. Anything else to the list? All right, very good. So maybe we'll start there. There's the food list for the party.
And plus, who knows what for the adults?
That's true. Yeah, and whatever you guys want.
We like all those.
That's true. We just our doctors get mad at us when we eat it all of it at once at any time. There, but
Funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes? Ooh, yeah, funnel cakes are good.
He didn't
Parents
even
would
finish
love
the
that.
question.
Have you guys gone out to the fair this week?
I don't think the fair is out yet.
It's the Chaves County Fair. I know it doesn't have all the rides and all the stuff that you probably
Chaves
like.
County Fair?
The one
But
in Roswell starts in October.
Yeah, the big Eastern Fair. That's the big one.
But the one in
Eastern
Lovington
Fair's really
starts the 31st and it ends August 8th.
Okay, and then Eddy County just had theirs last week, and they have rides and stuff. But they got funnel cake out there. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you may not be able to ride the rides or nothing, but you can eat funnel cake out there if you need it.
So it's pretty much a funnel cake fair.
There you go.
All the livestock.
There's a rule. If you're at the fair and you eat funnel cake, the calories don't count. I know you guys don't care because you're young, but any
Hey,
fair food you eat at the fair, as long as it's at the fair, it doesn't count. But if you take it off the fair and eat it, they count double. That's the rule. But if you eat it at the fair, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Good deal. So for you guys, what's been like for when you guys are doing things with Wings for Life? What's some of the typical classes, things that you guys do on a given day?
Sometimes we do challenges, and then we do food challenges,
Okay.
and then we do pizza parties.
Okay. So like food challenge. Tell me what a food challenge is.
Like, you gotta guess what the food is.
Okay. Like the types of foods, give me an example.
Like, they give you a bite of it.
Oh, and you got to guess what it
they
is.
Cut.
Like, are you blindfolded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you smell?
No.
So they make you not smell either? Like, can you smell
I
the
can
food?
breathe.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, like sometimes, like with food,
Of course you can breathe.
like with food though, you kind of sometimes you smell like when you taste food, you use
You
your
can
nose
also like
too.
smell of the aroma.
Like when you
of
eat
the
your
food.
pizza or your tacos, you're kind of smelling it when you're eating it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you take the nose part away, it kind of makes it harder to taste what it is sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Try it.
Okay.
Yeah, next time, like there's one of my lines. They said if you blindfold and close your nose,
Then it's harder to like figure out what type of food.
yeah,
it
if you
is.
eat, I think it's an apple, a potato, and a pear, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. So try it.
Sometimes I can't even smell those fruits.
Yeah, because you have a cold stuffed up. That's when you eat a chili, a good taco. Clears it right up. Good for you. So what is that one of your favorite things you like to do there? This is the food challenge? What's some of the other things you guys do?
I remember for my schedule, we would always do a lesson, and then we would do like a fun. Yeah, fun.
Fun and funny.
Yeah,
Can be both.
Yeah. We would do a fun activity related to it, and then at the end of the day, if we still had time, we would always play games like red light, green light, Andy's coming, all that stuff, just for fun.
Excellent. Very cool. So what's kind of like some of the lessons that you guys are learning?
Drugs, Forever 14.
Okay.
And how to not use federal.
Okay,
and
so
other
basic
things related to that.
Things that spotting what to look for when people talk to you about this stuff, what to steer clear of, and it's pretty scary sometimes out there, isn't it? Yeah, but that's why they have to educate you and be smart, and then we can focus on the fun stuff.
Well, of course, be smart.
Yeah, we got to, but sometimes if it's hard to be smart if you don't know.
True.
If no one's told you, you don't know.
Unless you ever heard, then.
That's true. Now, for you guys, what's some of the lessons that you guys have learned in some of your some of your classes?
They teach us a lot about responsibility, how to manage your feelings, how to not answer with violence whenever you're put in a situation where you could.
It's hard to do that sometimes.
It is.
Yeah.
Feelings, man, those things get going. You get excited or you get mad or it's hard to. It's like your inside voice. They used to yell at us about inside voice a lot. Do they do inside voice, outside voice?
Yeah.
You gotta kind of know how to turn it on. Well, and this is the lesson I learned. I didn't have a class to teach me. I had to learn it. I had to make a fool of myself a couple times first. But sometimes you get mad about stuff, and then you end up doing more harm than good.
Yeah.
You end up even if you're right, you're now wrong. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So it's kind of sometimes it's hard to learn that the hard way sometimes. So that's cool. But you guys. But also it teaches you to learn to think from other people's point of view or perspective. Yeah,
to be in their shoes.
Yeah, because sometimes it's kind of like what you don't know. If you've only experienced this, so to you that's right. But if this person's only experienced this, to them that's right. But that doesn't necessarily make you both wrong. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sometimes, and that's where we got to learn sometimes. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. But So what are you guys excited for a new year here with the school year and everything else?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you looking most forward to?
Seeing my friends again.
Seeing friends, hanging out. I'm sure it's not the classes. I mean, that's kind of.
Making good friends.
Seeing friends and hanging out and all that.
I like the teachers, but the classes, sometimes, I can't believe I'm going to say this because last year I used to love them. Now I have a feeling they're going to be a tiny bit boring.
Yeah. Well, they might get harder. They get a little harder. I mean, as they get up in grades, the work gets a little bit harder. But you also get smarter. So you're growing with the grades. See, if you tried to do it 3 years ago, you couldn't do it, but now you can. See, the same kind of thing. So, but yeah. What about are any of you guys transitioned? Like you're going from like elementary to middle or middle to high? Anybody getting ready to do that yet? Okay, I didn't know. You guys, what guys? So you're going from to what grade now?
6th.
Okay. Are you excited for a switch to a new school?
I'm not.
You're not. But for you?
I was supposed to go up.
Yeah, those things kind of get tricky sometimes. Are you excited to start a new school this year?
Yes.
Because I know when I was your age, I was a little nervous. Like from going from elementary school to middle, I was like, oh, they're all bigger kids now. And I was more nervous about, not even high school. Like from middle school to high school, I felt a little more, prepared. But from elementary to middle school, I was like, I don't know, man. I was in one classroom all day. Now I got 6 of them. I don't know what I'm doing. So, but you're excited, huh? That'll be
the only
fun.
thing that made me nervous when I was moving was that, again, with the classes, but my elementary school prepared me. It was that the fact that we had to leave our old teachers behind that scared me.
You kind of miss that, don't you? But you know what? You're going to see them again. You'll be surprised how you pop around and you'll see them at stores or.
And lucky for me, my little sister actually goes to my old elementary school too, so I got to see some of my old teachers by going back to that school for my little sister.
That's pretty neat. My wife is an elementary school teacher. She teaches at Brendo Elementary. She's a second grade teacher. Mrs. Sisson. That's my wife. She used to be Mrs. Jones, but y'all wouldn't have remembered that. That was long before you guys were born. I didn't even know her. I went to Monterey. But yeah, she's going into her 29th year, and I'll tell you this. She's got to the point. It makes me feel old, but she's literally, she has grandkids. So like her kids that she has now are the grandkids of students.
Wow.
Not kids, but grandkids of students.
That's crazy.
It's kind of crazy sometimes, and so you see them. And occasionally we'll be like, we'll go to eat dinner or be somewhere, and we'll see this young man or young woman come up to us, and they're like one person was an RPD officer, and he's like, Mrs. Sisson, do you remember me? And like, oh, you're about 20 years ago she taught him. That's that great. You see it all the time. So, you do. You see it all the time. Very good. So talk about some of the greatest needs and things for Wings for Life right now, that as far as public and what you guys could use help-wise on that is, because I'm sure there's always stuff going on there that, because I know we got the program, we want to get more families involved, but at the same time, we do need more resources, more people to get, because the more we have, the more families we can help do this stuff.
It's always important that the community support programs like Wings for Life.
Yeah.
And we've been very fortunate, and I think that we have a lot of supporters, but we always want more students.
Sure.
That we can help and teach these leadership skills and make sure they're the healthiest, happiest.
Absolutely.
That they can be. And so we're, just invite people to come to our website and register for our program.
Yeah. Is there any bare minimum requirements or anything?
There is not.
Okay.
Our program is open to all students.
If you're in need and need it, family.
Absolutely.
And really, and to be honest, there's a array of services. So it's kind of like, if you're couples, single couples. I mean, it's not just kids and, it's all family stuff.
We have community parenting and family programs.
Yeah. It's really all about life skills. And I kind of wish there was stuff like this 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Like when you learn it the hard way, and sometimes yes, families learn, but not always. You don't learn things like balancing budgets and things like that, and some stuff, those skills. And to be honest, sometimes your parents didn't even understand it. So if they don't understand it, how are they going to teach you how to do it? Absolutely. And so it really gets to be kind of lost in the shuffle sometimes. And so Wings for Life is a great organization to really help people kind of figure out the if you can figure this stuff out, then when it comes to the big challenges, you're going to be prepared and equipped to handle those kinds of things. And that's what, because life is hard. We're always, if life was
parenting
easy.
is hard. It's all hard.
You guys did not come with owner's manuals.
Right.
Did you know that? Like when you were born, there wasn't like a book that taught you how to work you guys. It was...
When they expect all of personality to come out with a book.
Yeah, it's true. Exactly. We can. It won't work. It don't work. So we all learn. But for you guys too, otherwise you could read the book and then learn how to work yourself, right?
Sometimes I wish.
It's too deep. I don't want to think about all that too. But.
Yeah, it's confusing as well.
So I want to ask you a question right now. I know you guys have got a long time, but like if you had to pick today, when you grow up, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Be an FBI.
You want to be in the FBI, like an FBI agent? Okay. You want to be like the Men in Black FBI guys with the suits and the whole... Okay, cool.
Are we sure that that's real? I mean, just throwing that out there.
I don't know. Just saying. I know there's guys in suits with earpieces. That's all I know. What they do, I don't know. You have to ask him. Who else wants to?
I want to be a mechanic.
Okay, like auto mechanic or plane mechanic? Or?
It doesn't really matter.
You just want to work on things.
Just a mechanic.
You want to be a tinker. Very good. Do you like to build stuff? Do you like to work with your hands?
Well, not build stuff, but yeah, like I'm fine with working with my hands.
Okay. So, like, let me ask you, like, if someone handed you like a radio or some kind of gadget, you like to take it apart and mess with it?
I'm not that advanced yet, but like.
You don't have to be advanced. You just like to do it. I tore apart many things and didn't know what I was doing.
I tear things apart. I just don't know how to put them back together.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, that's the trick, is to figure it out. But that's cool. Well, good deal. Do you like cars?
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Like, what's your coolest car? Like, what's the coolest car to you?
My dad has a 1978 Greenwood Gold Corvette.
Nice. So do you like worked on the car with your dad?
No, we actually haven't. We haven't had time to mess with it. You have to take apart like the entire front end like of the car to be able to get to the engine.
Yeah, once you get to become a car guy, everything's a thing. That's pretty cool, though. That'll be good. Good deal. So now you can. I know what I see here. I see what's going on. He wants to be a mechanic so he can, bail Dad out when he can't fix the Corvette. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I either want to be a mechanic or I want to go in the military.
Very cool. Ooh. Very good. What if you were in the military? What do you know? What branch? Do you want to be like a pilot? Do you want to be in the Navy?
Marine.
Army. Okay. Very cool. All right. What about who else wants to tell me what they want to do? Go ahead.
I would either want to be an astronaut or a marine biologist.
Very good. So up in space or below the water. So you want to be either down deep or up in the air, one or the other.
True. I didn't even think about it.
Either way, I'm wearing a pressurized suit. I don't care what it is. I'm wearing a suit.
I didn't even think about it like that.
That's pretty cool. Well, that would be cool.
And about the Army, I remember my great-grandfather was in the Army as well. I forgot what branch, though.
Nice. Very good. Excellent. Well, excellent. Do you get to still speak with your grandfather and all that, or is he passed?
Great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather.
I said great-grandfather.
Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. Well, we thank him for his service. But good. Who else? Okay. What do you want to be?
An artist and a 3D designer.
Okay, you want to when you say artist, do you want to paint? Do you want to sculpt? Do you want to build? What are you thinking about?
What type of art?
Building stuff and sculpting.
Sculpting. Okay.
And sculpting's fun.
Nice. And drawing. Mm-hmm. Very good. Go ahead.
Sorry, can I jump in here?
Yes, please.
Talking about art, if Moises stands up, you will see that the T-shirt.
Yeah, show off your T-shirt, Moses.
So we have introduced an annual competition with our students. They get to design the logo for the next year.
Okay.
And they need to portray what we are about. So
all right.
Moises did a really good
This is your
job.
design?
Leaders have wings. And
all
turn
right.
around.
That is amazing.
All our schools are on the back.
Oh, cool. I love this.
And they get to choose the color T-shirt. So we try to give a lot of decision-making over to
That's really cool.
And then all the
Congratulations.
taxes and stuff to the adults.
Congratulations. That's awesome. You must be very proud to have your own piece of art already. Good for you. Congratulations.
And he gets to wear it.
And it's wearable art. Yeah, get in front of the thing there.
I also have a 3D pen.
3D pen. Now, I hope you have more than one T-shirt. Because if it's your art, you're going to have to, keep one as a keepsake.
Yeah. I had another one, but I lost it.
Yeah, we got to keep one because otherwise you're going to wear it out.
He makes money by building stuff.
Do you build, art stuff? Or?
Yeah.
Cool.
Pipe cleaner.
Oh, these are some of your pipe cleaner things. Okay, you were playing with these earlier. Okay, these are some of your arts.
Yeah.
Very
you can
cool.
check them out if you want.
I would like to check that out. That is very cool. So we got a dinosaur?
That reminds me of Godzilla.
That is amazing.
That is Godzilla. Double jinx.
And you made all this?
Ding.
And you made this by yourself? That is very impressive.
And then I made this one.
How come I'm so good at jinxing everybody? I swear.
This is cool. Kind of like
Oh, black hole.
This reminds me. You ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
I've seen it. It's really fun.
You know them flying monkeys?
Oh, true.
Kind of like the flying monkeys from The Wizard of Oz.
It's the kaiju from the first
movie. Oh, from
Godzilla.
Pacific. Oh, Godzilla. Okay, I was going to say Pacific Rim or whatever. But okay. So these guys fight each other.
Yeah.
Nice.
But he blows his atomic breath into his mouth and he dies easily.
Well, it's Godzilla. He don't lose. He's the king.
Godzilla never loses.
This is impressive. Good job,
Can't wait
buddy.
for
Godzilla. I couldn't even hear nothing like that.
That's cool. Well, impressive.
And then I have a talent for music.
You like to? What kind of music? Like, do you play me like sing?
I'm actually a DJ as well. For
Okay.
You play the drums?
Own. No, that's my brother.
Okay. So you got to do you
And
like?
then I also know how to play the. I'm learning how to play the flute.
Okay. Well, it sounds like your party for next year's set. You're going to DJ it, and then we got the list of food ready to go here.
Yep.
Well, very good. Well, before we go, is there anybody you want to say hi to? Family members, friends? Boyfriends, girlfriends, anybody want to say hi to?
I have a grandmother in Texas who's listening because I haven't seen her in at least a month, a year. And I would
we got to fix that, right?
Yeah, we're thinking about going soon.
Good.
For Christmas.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, she's really fun.
Yeah, well, go say hi to Grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we called her Mima because she doesn't like being called Grandma.
Ah.
She says it's because she's not old.
Yeah, I get it. They want a hot name. I get it. Mima. It's a little hotter than
I'll
Grandma.
say hi to my teachers.
Say hi to your teachers? Good call. Anybody need
And
a
my
little
friends.
nudging up, we need to school some points on or whatever? Remember that being a nice thing? This can't hurt. Be nice, help that grade up a little bit. Yeah. Good deal. Say hi to teachers. Anybody else want to say hi to anybody?
Probably like all my family in Mexico and my teacher, Ms. Gonzalez, and Miss Medrano.
Very cool. Excellent. Where part of Mexico is your family from?
Sinaloa.
Ah, very good. Awesome.
I've heard Mexico is very fun.
It is.
I've never been.
Yeah.
I was born in Texas, so.
Well, it's like that, but more beaches. Just kidding. Did we get everybody? Anybody else say hi
My
to
grandma
everybody?
got me a Disneyland shirt from Mexico.
Oh, yeah, that was very nice. Who did you want to say hi to? I'm sorry.
My teachers and my friends at daycare.
Very good. Anybody you want to say hi to?
My mom and my sister. I don't know if my dad's on the radio. He might be on the radio because he usually works out. He goes everywhere. He goes to Texas and
We can go back
he
and
works
show
in the
them.
oil field.
Okay, so he's out in the patch, huh?
He works everywhere, but he usually has his radio set on one specific station. So I don't know if he's listening to
Probably
this.
country music. They like country music.
Probably.
Country music?
Country
They'll
music
hear us
is
going
95.1, I believe.
Okay, but you can go back and show them later online. So you can watch it there later too. So you had a question? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were going to ask something.
I was I wasn't sure if you remembered, so I was asking if he remembers what radio.
Oh, yeah.
What exact radio.
Yeah,
So he
don't worry
already
about it.
answered that,
And then, of course, folks, if you want to learn more about the Wings for Life program, either to get involved as a volunteer or if you want to participate in this services course, turn around your shirt one more time when you guys stand up real quick. Turn around. All right. You can go to any one of those schools. Get on the camera there. You can go to any one of those schools if you go to any one of those. Or, of course, go for the Wings for Life website or Facebook page as well, too, and learn more information. Is there any information we wanted to cover that we missed or didn't get a chance to talk about?
I just want to make sure everybody knows we're in all the public schools, so 2nd through 12th grade.
Yes.
We're also at All Saints, and we'll hopefully soon be possibly at some of the other private schools.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coming soon to another school near you.
Yes.
So thank you, guys, and thank you for all the work. And, guys, good job. Congratulations, and enjoy your last couple days of summer.
Yep.
While they last.
Well, my wife's already working. She's a teacher. They made her go to work. She went back to work the other day. She's been, she didn't work
Already?
long. Yeah,
You're
she's back
rushing
setting up them
her.
classrooms for you guys.
True.
Yeah, making it all.
What do you mean I'm middle school.
Well, but not for your class, but all the teachers are making them for you guys.
Yeah,
that was a general thing.
I start on August 3rd.
Ah,
I'm
you
not
get-
ready for it.
No.
I do
No.
too.
I
Well.
don't think anybody's ready for it, to be honest.
Well, I bet your parents
especially
are.
with me going into
all the
8th
people in that
grade.
back room are going, yeah.
All the grown-ups are ready for the kids to be gone.
That's right. They're ready for you to go to school. Well, thank you guys for coming on the radio today. And
No problem.
I look forward to seeing you again soon, hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
International Board of Peace has announced a deal that would see Hamas disarm and Israel withdraw its forces from Gaza. An investigation underway following this week's cyber attacks that targeted more than 30 water utilities in Minnesota. The FBI issued an advisory just last week warning that Iranian hackers have been looking at water and wastewater systems. President Trump says illegal aliens holding commercial driver's licenses are responsible for more than 24 deaths and many serious injuries on American roads last year. Now incentives are being offered to encourage Americans who drove large military vehicles to consider a career in trucking. A bus has plunged into a ravine near the Algerian capital of Algiers. At least 25 people have been killed, 44 others injured. More details at srnnews.com.
Right now, somewhere near you, a camera snapped your license plate. One of almost 120,000 privately owned traffic cams nationwide. Legal? Yes. And that's the problem. I'm Kim Commando for Incogni. Data brokers collect your personal information, package it up, and sell it to anyone with a credit card. Take yourself off the market at privacykim.com. Most of these cams belong to Flock Safety, a private tech company out of Atlanta. Not the only player, just the biggest. Their cameras scan billions of plates every month. In all 50 states, anyone can record what's visible in public, your car, your tag, straight into Flock's database. Police usually need a warrant to track a specific person, but your daily routine, where you go, when, how often, all anyone needs is a paid subscription. You're not a suspect, you're inventory. They named it Flock for a reason. To them, we're all sheep. That's bad news for your privacy. Join a million folks who get my free newsletter every single day to stay tech ahead. It's 5-star rated. You need this at getkim.com. Thousands of places on the internet, there's a file with your name on it. Inside, your home address, your cell number, the email you only give to people you trust. It knows your medical conditions, your age, how you vote, where you drive, your kids' names, and a lot more. You didn't write it, you can't read it, but anyone with a credit card can buy it. That file is the product of a multi-billion-dollar industry called data brokers. None of it was stolen. Your file is collected, packaged, and sold legally. Every scam call, every phishing text that knows too much about you, someone paid for your file. Last year, Americans lost a record $20 billion to fraud. Scammers didn't get lucky. They got prepared. I did something about my file. I use Incogni. Incogni goes broker by broker and forces each one to delete your file. Those opt-in forms they bury, Incogni finds them. And when your data tries to creep back, and it always does, Incogni wipes it again. Go to privacykim.com right now for an exclusive 60% off. That's privacykim.com.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Pretty hot today. Lots of sun. We're headed for about 105. Then some of that monsoon moisture kicks in overnight. We could see some showers and thunderstorms with low 70s. Sunny in the morning on Saturday. Afternoon thunderstorms may pop up. We'll be in the mid-90s. We do have a chance of rain Saturday night as well. And then back to sunshine on Sunday, upper 90s. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Hey everyone, with your Cowboys Report, I'm Christy Scales. The rookie under the brightest spotlight here at training camp is Caleb Downs, who tells you what he likes most about the new defensive scheme right after this.
Picture yourself making your morning coffee. You know those few minutes while the water and the beans do their thing? Instead of scrolling, what if you video called a friend?
Connect with confidence, knowing AT&T Internet backup is included at no extra cost. Guaranteed. So even in a rare fiber outage, your wireless data can keep you connected. A cup and a call? That's the new ritual. Internet backup requires eligible AT&T wireless service, activation, and power source. Speeds vary. AT&T may slow data speeds if the network is busy. Backup may not be available in all locations. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
A true Dallas Cowboys fan is there for the journey and the destination. This is the season to make your journey count by flying through McAllen International Airport, the South Texas airport of the Dallas Cowboys. Whether you're flying down for McAllen's award-winning fall and holiday festivals, or you're a South Texas fan flying up to cheer the Cowboys on, make your journey as satisfying as your destination at the South Texas airport of the Dallas Cowboys. McAllen International Airport, above, beyond, at McAllenAirport.com.
The Cowboys couldn't believe their great fortune draft night when Ohio State star safety Caleb Downs fell out of the top 10 picks. So Dallas traded up a spot with Miami and nabbed Downs at number 11 overall. Expectations are high for this serious-minded football savant whose versatility and ability to play in the slot fits best with what he likes about this revamped Dallas defense.
Yeah, very multiple, able to play a lot of different fronts and coverages. I'm excited, feel blessed to be here. The biggest thing is just learning the terminology. That's the biggest thing for me.
It's quiet here today in Oxnard for Caleb and teammates with no crowds and no practice, but tomorrow will be jam-packed for the official opening ceremony featuring the Cowboys cheerleaders, followed by football practice. With your Cowboys Report, I'm Christy Scales.
Hey, Roswell, time is running out to cash in on some of the biggest savings of the season. The loan and lease termination sales event is happening right now at Roswell Ford. Drive away with a truckload of savings in a brand new Ford F-Series pickup with financing as low as 0% APR and make no payments for 90 days. Upside down in your current car, truck, or SUV and want out early? Roswell Ford will do whatever it takes to get you out of your trade, even if you owe up to $10,000 more than it's worth. Have less than perfect credit? Roswell Roswell Ford works with a network of aggressive lenders that will push to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. Get on board at Roswell Ford during our loan and lease termination event and get huge savings on all new F-Series trucks, America's top-selling pickup in each of the past 49 years. 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com. 0 APR for 36 months is $27.78 per thousand finance on F-150 trucks. Excludes Raptor. Interest accrues from date of sale. Subject to lender approval. Offers not combined.
People are often surprised by what they find here. More expertise than people expect. Advanced technology. Board-certified physicians. Care you might expect to travel hours for. Right here. We've never believed where you live should determine the care you receive. Close to family, close to home. We're here. Artesia General Hospital.
Announcing a deal that would see Hamas disarm and Israel pull its troops back from Gaza.
The BBC has obtained the text of the 4-page roadmap, which sets out a phased process linking Hamas's disarmament to a gradual Israeli military withdrawal and the deployment of a new Palestinian transitional authority backed by an international stabilization force, with neither Hamas nor Israel moving to the next phase until the other has fulfilled its commitments. Smaller groups in Gaza would disarm first before Hamas begins dismantling what they described as its state-like military infrastructure of tunnels, weapons depots, and production facilities. Israel has not yet commented.
The BBC Shima Halil. Investigation underway following this week's cyber attacks targeting more than 30 water utilities in Minnesota. Just last week, the FBI issued an advisory warning that Iranian hackers have been looking at water and wastewater systems. No reports of any negative impact on water quality in Minnesota. President Trump says this is a serious problem.
Last year alone, illegal aliens with commercial driver's licenses caused at least 30 deaths and many, many very seriously injured. As president, I made it our official policy to enforce English language requirements for truck drivers and support American truckers on American roadways.
Incentives are being offered to encourage American military veterans who drove large military vehicles to consider a career in trucking. A bus has plunged into a ravine near the Algerian capital, Algiers. At least 25 people were killed, 44 others injured. On Wall Street, the Dow is down about 9 points, while the Nasdaq 68 points higher. The S&P is off a fraction. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Christian Healthcare Ministries is not another health insurance policy. If you're tired of year-long contracts and pointless restrictions, CHM offers anytime enrollment on your schedule and at your convenience. With CHM, you're paying half the cost of a traditional health insurance plan. So that puts more money back into your budget for everyday needs. Plus, you'll have access to CHM's care solutions for virtual appointments, prescription savings, surgery support, and more. My family and I joined in 2018, and it's changed our lives for the better. We love paying way less while helping other believers afford their medical bills. Take the leap of faith and see why Christians across the nation are better with CHM.
Get started by calling 1-833-JOIN-CHM and use promo code WELLNESS for a 50% credit towards your first month. That's 1-833-JOIN-CHM and use promo code WELLNESS.
A migrant crisis engulfs the Iberian Peninsula.
Spain has deployed the military to Ceuta after thousands of people breached the border with Morocco. At least 9 people have died. A member of Spain's Civil Guards officers says it's absolute chaos. Video footage shows crowds of people, mainly Moroccans, in the water, many with inflatables at a local beach, walking onto land. A human rights official says the Tarajal border was opened under unusual circumstances and people crossed. This man, Salad, crossed the border.
We don't have a good life in Morocco. We don't have good medicine.
To reach Ceuta, located on the northern African coast, many migrants often swim from Morocco. I'm Ed Donahue.
And the migrant death toll has risen to 34. Pakistani officials say rescuers have located 4 bodies among the 10 international climbers missing since an avalanche on Broad Peak. News and analysis, townhall.com. Doctors are learning more about the arrival in America of a devastating ailment.
New research says ancient mummy DNA provides firm evidence that European colonization brought smallpox to the Americas. The deadly disease struck Asia and Europe and eventually spread to the Americas, where it killed millions and devastated indigenous populations. Researchers found evidence of smallpox infection from 2 mummified individuals in South America, dating them back to the 16th century. Jason Walker reporting.
Federal regulators are clearing the way for robo-taxis without steering wheels or eventually even brake pedals. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has proposed a rule allowing robo-taxis to operate without brake pedals, but that proposal is still pending. More on these stories, townhall.com.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man in this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The travel witch and what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Welcome to hour number 2. The Deuce of Mornings with Mike Winters, right here on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
Gonna be a hot one again.
Tis indeed.
We'll get rain tonight. So
yeah.
Batten down the hatches.
Knock on wood. Knock on, right now, dry wood. Hopefully soon wet wood. Not this wood, that wood. Outside wood.
Outdoor wood.
Let's wet some outside wood, everybody.
Yes.
Exciting.
Happy Friday, everybody. So you got plans for the weekend?
Nothing big. It is, it's SummerSlam weekend. I might catch it. I might watch some of it. I'm not really that interested this year, honestly.
No?
They haven't really done much to attract my attention. Other than that, no huge plans. Just trying to get the chaos controlled for the final week of my 41st year on this planet.
That's right. Yeah, you got birthday next week.
Yep.
So.
We do have, we are planning on going next week to, I don't know if we're going to go out of town. There's tentative plans maybe, but the big plan is Super Troopers 3.
Oh, yeah.
It comes out on my birthday. We're going to go on the day
I knew it'd come
after.
out here in Moloch, first part of August.
Mm-hmm. August 7th, yep. So
nice.
So we are stoked about that one. The second one was just kind of all right, but I feel like the heart has kind of come back around for this one.
I watched like a 7-minute teaser, I guess. It's on Hulu for Super Troopers 3. And I watched it. It was kind of funny. And I don't know if it's the premise of this movie, but it was because the chief's retired and all that at this point. There's a different guy running the show. And so then it gets into a thing about... I don't even remember at this point, but it was I think it's setting you up for what the workings of the storyline of the movie is, kind of thing,
like a precursor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of thing. But it's pretty funny.
Check that out. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that one. There's a lot of really, really good stuff coming up. Matter of fact, I think this weekend. I believe it is today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. No, it would be today.
Today's Friday.
Yeah, but is it the 31st?
Yes, today's the 31st.
Today's the 31st. Spider-Man comes out today.
Spider-Man?
It's the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, they always come out on Fridays or Wednesdays.
Well, I just remember them saying the 31st, but for some reason I thought today was the 30th.
Yeah, today is your last day of July.
I'm all throwed off.
You're officially not in July after tomorrow, after today. So enjoy your last day of July.
And we are, I think, as of the middle of last week, we are in Leo country now. So.
Yes, because my father's birthday was the 8th, day after yours. And so, I knew the Leo thing. So
Yep. So to all my fellow Leos out there,
I'm a Taurus, surprisingly enough.
The bull.
Surprisingly enough, I'm a Taurus.
Yes. Strong like bull.
Although, I think there was a minute there where I was an Aries.
Oh, yeah?
You remember, about 15, 20 years ago, they, shifted the zodiac symbol dates a little bit?
I never went with that. I never, adhered to that.
Because if I shifted that one, I'm now an Aries, I think. But the one I always knew I was a Taurus.
Because I do remember them, moving the zodiac sign, but old Zodiac would actually be a good band name.
I go with Zodiac Classic.
Right? I prefer New Zodiac. Earth axis wobbled over the last 3,000 years, shifting the alignment of the stars.
Okay.
So this shift means the sun's actual positions in the sky no longer match the fixed calendar dates by the ancient Babylonians. Additionally, discussions on platforms like Reddit show a consensus that realignments have introduced a 13th constellation. I'm not Opicurus. I'm not even going to try to say it because it looks like it says, "Oh, blank us."
All right.
Well, okay, because look, it's spelled Ophiuc.
Ophelia.
Then Hus. Ophiuchus?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. That sounds a lot better than what it sounded like in my head. Ophiuchus.
It's Romine all over again.
Be careful with them PHs. You misplace a PH, you can really mess some stuff up.
Yeah. But
dude, oh my God, one of my favorite new things on YouTube is watching people. Because I don't know if you noticed, but Jarritos has really gotten a huge following on social.
Okay.
People are sharing their stories about how it's the best soda on the planet.
All right.
But no white person on the planet knows how to say it. Can you give me one of them Jarritos? And there's several people that are like that. One dude called him Jerry Toes.
Dude, Jerry Toes.
Jerry Toes, yeah. It's really entertaining. But yeah, there's a big upswing in Jarritos sales.
Nice.
Thanks to some social media.
It's kind of like sure do love these gyros. Gyros.
That's one I still struggle with because I always feel like I'm trying too hard when I say gyro.
I think it's gyro.
Yeah.
But so many people say gyro that if you say gyro, people look at you like you're some boozy schnoz.
Right, exactly. And I think the same thing, and I will judge you openly if you call a croissant a croissant.
Yeah.
Like Patton Oswalt does that. He's telling this joke about him and his daughter, and he's like, my daughter, she loves the croissant, so we go to this one place because they have these great croissants. I'm like, stop doing that.
Yeah, you're not French.
No.
You don't develop a French accent for one word.
Does it feel disingenuous when you slip into it just for the word? It's kind of like how, around here, I wouldn't go into a place and order a plate of enchiladas. I'd order a plate of enchiladas. So I've just been over time trained to soften certain letters when you're ordering, Mexican food, and that's just the proper way that it's said. But you go to the north and I was watching Trailer Park Boys, and Bubbles is trying to correct Ricky on how to say the word jalapeno. I'm like, that's not even right. He goes, it's jalapeno. I'm like, no, it's not. See that little thing over the N?
We can get it close. We'll call that good. Well, I think I say burrito wrong because I think I remember Vidi used to burrito.
Well, yeah,
and I'm like,
but she
burrito.
insists on trilling everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, burrito. I'm like, burrito. I was like, I feel like I'm offending people if I do burrito.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I feel like I'm appropriating something.
But it is kind of weird. You'll get looks from people. Like I when I go back to Oklahoma, and I was a specific conversation, but I was talking about newscaster Cynthia Izaguirre.
Oh yeah, I've talked about that one on the radio.
I said it the correct way, and they were like, "What did you just say?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Her name is Izaguirre. You gotta. It's the way it's pronounced."
Well, and the thing that got me about her, the more recognizable she got, the longer that trill went when she said it. Like I remember, like when she was starting out as a beat reporter, and she's this. I don't know where she's gone now, but she was like on one of the networks, and she was kind of, I'm Cynthia Izaguirre. And then like she got like the anchor job and all that, and it was like, I'm Cynthia Izaguirre. And like it was like really getting, and then she left and went to Texas or something. That's not to hurt her, but it was just, I just noticed that was one of those things like it's like, I think, as you gain status, the trill gets more pronounced. So I don't know.
I'm trying to find out what she's doing now, where she's working. Let's see. WFAA is what it looks like. Where's WFAA?
Federal Aviation Administration.
Right? WFAA News.
There.
We're gonna hunt you down, Cynthia Izaguirre. Okay, Dallas. So she's in the Dallas.
It's still
area.
in Texas.
Yeah,
there you go. Excellent.
Yeah, holding it down.
But I always found that funny. So. But yeah, I don't do certain, because I do feel like I'm misappropriating.
That's like, I really want to go to Japan just to see certain things and do certain things, but I know I'm going to really struggle on that one, because I'm going to try to say like furikake, or something, and really just mess it up and get dirty looks.
I got to be honest. I think we should get a pass, and they should get a pass on, pronunciations of, because
it's going to be a lot when I go. It's going to be a lot of this,
Yeah.
It's going to be like,
well, I mean,
I'll say it in English, and
at least like in Spanish, in English, and French, all Latin-based languages, you can kind of at least follow the pattern.
Right.
They all share a same, some sound sames and things, and so you can kind of almost offhandedly get. But Chinese or Japanese or any of the
Asian-based languages.
Yeah, they're all different.
They're written bottom to top, right to left. It's very off of what.
So it's literally just, it's starting from scratch.
This is fun. My daughter has started to learn how to write in Japanese now. She's been doing, because I bought her for Christmas. I got her this. It's a comic book, like it's all the squares are there, but they're blank, so you can make your own comic strips. And she's been doing her own comics for a while, but now she's doing them in, like, the characters speak in Japanese. I'm like, that's cool and everything, but you're gonna have to start at the bottom now, because they do that. They go this way.
Right. Oh man, and then we get into Arabic and all that other stuff, and that's a whole nother set of rules there. So, yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm like at least with the English, Spanish, and German, and German not so much, but German is Latin based.
German, honestly, I will sit there and I can listen to somebody speak in German, and I can pick up large portions of it, just because certain German words are just kind of like self-explanatory. They just, it's obvious what it is.
They always sound like they're mad.
They really do.
Every time they're talking, they sound like they're just mad.
Settle down. I was just telling you I love you.
Maybe I need to go rent or download a German romance movie and see if it's...
Well, in fairness, most of the examples that we have of Germans speaking to us are
is Hitler.
Yeah, so it's kind of I hate to say it. I'm sorry, Hans, but that's our go-to.
I mean,
every like depiction of Germans in like media is always like, yes.
Maybe I gotta go watch a German version of The Notebook or something and see what it sounds like.
No, if you really want the true immersion, it's got to be German Brokeback Mountain.
Right.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
That's starting to get Russian.
That's more like Austrian. You. I don't know how to quit you.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies with me inside of it.
All right, we've gone off the rails now. We must move on.
This is what happens when there's not like stuff to do on a weekend,
Oh, man. We're going to play our interview with Carrie Moore from the Chaves County Health Council. Tomorrow, mañana, is the big health expo out at the Roswell Mall. Please, we were talking with Jocelyn last hour a little bit. Food Not Bombs, they're going to have a booth out there along with many hands, with many hands. I need to reorder when I say that. Hagerman Ford, 100% Chaves County. But they are desperately needing donations to restock the pantries at the cooling center. If you've got food pantry items, of course, socks, underwear, sunscreen, socks, water, all of that kind of stuff.
Cans of peas. Definitely.
Actually, I think they're good.
They're great on those.
Peas and bean soup. I think they're covered. But rice. Was it beans and rice? Jesus Christ!
Beans and rice, Jesus Christ.
Hey, but things you've got, non-perishable stuff. Bring it with you to the expo and drop it off at the booth. But if you're like, I ain't got time for all that, bring it by today, and then you can desperately use it today too. Just drop it off at the cooling center there at Westminster Presbyterian Church. There on over by the park. Oh shoot, I can't remember anybody. It's behind Champion Motorsports and all that.
Yeah, it's Enchanted Hills.
Enchanted Hills. Thank you. I just couldn't remember the park for some reason. But that's where they're located at over there. It is 20 minutes after 8 o'clock. Let us get you up to date on the weather.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Pretty hot today. Lots of sun. We're headed for about 105. Then some of that monsoon moisture kicks in overnight. We could see some showers and thunderstorms with low 70s. Sunny in the morning on Saturday afternoon. Thunderstorms may pop up. We'll be in the mid-90s. We do have a chance of rain Saturday night as well, and then back to sunshine on Sunday, upper 90s. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Thank you, Steve. Currently, I got to scroll up. 82 degrees here in Roswell. Humidity is at 45%. Winds are out of the south at 7 miles per hour. Heat advisory will kick in at noon today, remaining in effect through 8 p.m. That remind you it is going to be 105. Sunny and hot, 105 today. Southeast winds 5 to 10. But tonight, we're looking at a 50% chance at rain showers. They say some of the storms could be severe. Other than that, and they say we could get anywhere from 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. A little more if we do get a thunderstorm proper. But be on the lookout tonight for that. Saturday, we're looking at a 30% chance of afternoon showers. Again, some of those storms could be severe. High of only 96 tomorrow, so that'll be nice. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain bumps back up to 40% for Saturday night. Again, some storms could be severe, mostly cloudy. Overnight low of 69 degrees. Southeast winds 5 to 10. And then Sunday, sunny, 97 for a high. And then back up into the 100s for Monday. Sunny, hot, 102 on Monday. All right, 8:22. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And then about a minute and a half here. And then we'll play our interview with Carrie Moore from the Chaves County Health Council. Don't go away.
Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply is your one-stop shop for farm and ranch supplies in southeastern New Mexico, with a friendly, knowledgeable team that can help you find the brands you know, including Preferred, Pearson, Purina, High Pro Feeds, Ariat, Wrangler, Cinch, Justin Boots, and more. Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply is a proud supporter of area sports, 4-H, FFA, and the farmers and ranchers of tomorrow. Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply, 1105 East 2nd, celebrating over 50 years.
Rio Pecos Medical Associates proudly welcomes Dr. David Fucinari, OBGYN. With advanced training in minimally invasive techniques, Dr. Fucinari is the first in our community to offer robotic surgery for women experiencing heavy or painful periods, pelvic pain, uterine fibroids, and more. Dr. Trevor Miller, Family Practice and Obstetrics, provides prenatal and OB care along with comprehensive primary care for the whole family, including wellness exams, acute visits, chronic disease management, skin procedures, and joint injections. Rio Pecos has expanded Care once again by adding pediatrics. We welcome Kim Hansen and Rihanna Shaw, both experienced pediatric nurse practitioners who share our commitment to compassionate, patient-centered care and who have earned the trust of our community over the years. Book your appointment for OBGYN, family practice, or pediatric care online at riopecosmed.com or call 575-622-6322. Rio Pecos Medical Associates, advancing health and wellness for every generation.
Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. Bamboo plants can grow up to 36 inches in a day. So if you're told you're growing like a weed, you can say, "No, I'm growing like a bamboo." Here's Mike Winters.
In the studio this morning from the Chaves County Health Council, Carrie Moore back with us. Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I am here.
Yeah, well, we're days away.
Days away.
Finally here. The coming up this Saturday is the annual Health Expo and Fun Run. It starts, things officially kick off with the Fun Run with the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes.
And that's Spaced 80s theme and all that, and so come out there and you're fun,
So it's kind of retro MTV vibe on it. So, throw on some, maybe some leather or some spandex.
Yeah. Although it's going to be like 100, so maybe.
Well, hopefully not at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, not at 7 a.m., but, think about maybe something breathable.
Well, the T-shirts back then were holy, so.
That's true. That's true. Go with the like the light safety green, like those Hulk style ripped up shirts that were very popular.
Or you can do the whole Madonna thing with the fishnet gloves.
Oh,
and,
yeah, that'll work.
The skirts.
Yeah,
little
that'll work.
Cyndi Lauper.
No, maybe not heels though, since you're running or kind of running.
Well, it could be fake heels.
That's true.
I don't know.
They do have like the
like tennis shoes that look like heels and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you on that? I wouldn't recommend getting maybe not go as something all leathered up or nothing. Perhaps not. I don't know. Josie and the Pussycats or something like that might be a bad idea.
I don't know. Thinking back to the 80s, we kind of wore that when it was hot. So
Yeah. Yeah, don't wear the parachute pants. Tomorrow or Saturday's a bad day for parachute pants.
You do you, boo. We'll kick off with the fun run, which benefits the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes.
And you can still get tickets, and you can sign up the morning of.
Yes.
You're not guaranteed a shirt at this point because all that has already been turned in.
Yeah, pre-registration we guarantee you a shirt, but they do have extras, and they'll hand them out as long as they got them.
As long as they have them.
Yeah.
Now, remember, this is a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club, and they just opened that facility in Hagerman,
mm-hmm.
and they're trying to branch out, and they're trying to do as much as they can. Their goal was $5,000. That was their goal for this fundraiser. They haven't even hit $800.
Ooh, so please.
Come on, guys. Let's support our youth and...
Even if you can't run, make a donation.
Right, exactly.
Make a donation.
It's tax deductible. You can get your little certificate right there when you...
And they've been, like you said, expanding their services. And now, especially with back to school kicking in, they've expanded their back to school services. And it's a lot of money, so they really could use the funding.
And they're growing their program.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's fantastic. If you haven't seen what the Boys and Girls Club is, it's not Boys and Girls Club from the 80s. Back then. It's structured. It meets all the requirements that, they force now on all of those facilities.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a fantastic program.
Sure. And it is student driven too. Like I know like the older kids especially will kind of dictate the programming and things that they do. And obviously adult supervised and all that, but they get a say in all that too.
Yeah.
And for the younger kids, it's kind of, they work with them on their homework and all that stuff. So, for after school, it's top notch for, for parents that can't pick up their kids after school. And if you need those services, they've expanded, each year they've kind of added an elementary school, a little bit to it. And so check if you're available on that if you need it. But in the meantime, please donate. Please sign up for the fun run this Saturday. If you can't do that, then make a donation in some way, shape, or form. Or if you want to, online or go by the Boys and Girls Club, whatever, or come by Saturday and drop off a check. That'd be awesome too. So
anything helps.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course after you do your run or your walk, or you think about that run or walk, because that's what I'll be doing. I'll be thinking about it. Then it's time for
I'll
the
be supporting
expo.
Financially.
Right. I'm there in spirit.
By spirit, I'm giving somebody.
But then we have the expo. So we've got over 100 booths.
Absolutely.
Again, we're at the mall, and we will be at the mall for many, many years.
This is its home.
Yeah, because there's no facility in Roswell big enough to house it. And
it's kind of a double win because it is also tax-free weekend this weekend.
Yep. So
you can do some shopping while in there for back-to-school stuff, and obviously we're going to be giving away backpacks and school supplies during the event as well too.
Yeah. So this year we were fortunate. Leprino was able to purchase over 600 backpacks for us, and then of course part of our fee is backpacks. The school district, Roswell Schools, bought supplies.
Oh, nice.
And so they're putting the supplies in the backpack. They are going to be there at the expo.
Great.
So you can go in and you can talk to the school district and get their information, get your backpacks.
So it's probably any last-minute questions you have for your school districts. They probably get some of that information there on Saturday.
Normally they do their own back-to-school event, but they decided that because we compete for resources, that it's better just to join.
Sure.
Which was the whole point of the Health Expo to start with, was try to get everybody together so we could work as a unit.
It's all one thing.
Yeah.
We're trying the same thing, and to be honest, it just lines up perfectly with the tax-free weekend. It's all the planets align this year.
Yes. Well, and it was actually even better because we for years have tried to figure out how to get sports physicals part of this.
Right.
With it not being at the hospital or any.
It's kind of hard to do that.
It's hard to do it, But this year we were able to. Eastern New Mexico Medical Center said, hey, we've got some doctors who are volunteering their time.
Awesome.
To come out, and they're going to do sports physicals.
Great.
Now, the kids have to bring their forms. They need to be filled out.
Sure.
And the parents have to come with them because you have to have the whole consent piece to it.
But we can get that signed off and done.
But you can get them done.
Yeah.
So if you weren't able to get in, now's the time. Come get your physicals done.
And that'll probably save a lot of people a headache and things because, sometimes get an appointment and then, going to your doctor, it's a 5 minutes of work for 45 minutes of waiting,
Right, yeah. Hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
So you can do it, send some of the kids off shopping.
Sure.
With one of the parents. You stand here with the other kid, do the physical.
Absolutely.
And you can kill multiple birds with one stone.
Absolutely. Plus, there's a ton of booths. If you're not messing with school physicals or any of that stuff, like, if you're quality of life stuff, anything for... if you're thinking seniors to retirement, those transition to life type things.
We got you from pregnancy to death.
Yeah, everything, womb to tomb.
I like that. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out how to use that one, womb to tomb. Yeah, because Anderson Bethany is there, so, we got the tomb.
We're covered.
Yeah. Early childhood's there, and they do womb.
Yep.
Loveless has got the pregnancy center, so...
Just doesn't, I love it, but it doesn't, it's kind of like the big Roman colon, some people get it, some people.
Well, and it's back this year.
It is back if you've not seen it.
Yeah, and it's huge. It's a nice tunnel to go down.
Sure. Well, and it's to raise awareness, obviously, for getting, they keep, to be honest, it seems like every year they keep pushing up the goalposts on when you're supposed to have your colonoscopies, and I think it's mid-40s now is what they're saying. But it's just a reminder of that to have, and it's as a guy that's in the regular of getting those now, I understand the point of it. It's one of those things that it can cause the cancer, but if you do this every couple years, or it really pretty much eliminates that.
Screenings help, and that's why we do this, right? Is so that we can do those screenings. We've got every year we give away free mammograms.
Yeah.
This year we're able to do 42. Still need to pre-register for those.
Sure.
And there's still some space. So if you haven't already registered for it, we can get you registered for the mammogram.
Excellent.
It's the 3Ds, and anything to save a life, we try to do it.
Preemptive and all those things. Yeah, this is kind of the way of the world where, health insurance and everybody else, they want these, so they're going to give these kinds of things free or
right. Yeah, if you have
because,
health insurance, mammograms are part of it. You get the free screenings. But if you don't have health insurance and you're of a particular age, you need to have those screenings done.
Yep, and these will get you covered.
This will get you covered.
Yeah, it is. And here's the thing, too, especially with mammograms, that technology has advanced quite a bit in the last several years.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And so they're finding way more. And so don't be alarmed, but they're going to probably find things, and they're going to be like, oh, and they're going to make you nervous for a minute, but it turns out it's nothing. And to be honest, it's the whatever the technology they're using, the digital works. They can see tissue way better. They can see anomalies way better, and they're seeing things that they couldn't previously see. And so now they're seeing, and they're like, oh, what's that? Oh, we do some research. It's nothing, no big deal. But the cameras are so much better. So please don't be surprised if they say, hey, we want you to double check something here, just because their camera work and the equipment is that much better now.
In the last 8 years, well, this is our 8th year, so in the last 7 years doing the screenings, we've only had 3 positives, but that's 3.
Yeah.
And so even though I said only, it's not only. We were able to detect 3.
And they catch it early, where it's really not the big rigmarole that it can be with leading down the mastectomies, chemo, whatever's next on that. They can eliminate some of that where they can lead.
And again, it is all private, and the only reason we know this, they just come back with just general numbers. We saw X amount of people, X amount of things popped up.
Right.
Just so that we can kind of see, were we making a difference in Chavez County?
Sure.
Are we making you healthier? And that's part of the whole goal.
Well, and unfortunately, there is a large population of Chavez County that don't see doctors regularly, don't have access to health care, and so events like this are critical.
Yes.
To make sure. And so if you're one of those folks that hasn't seen a doctor in a while or please come to this event. Take advantage of some of these screenings, some of these, the blood sugar and lab work tests and the various things that you can get done here. Please take advantage of it. Talk to some of these doctors. Schedule colonoscopies. Let's see what we can do to work around this stuff. Or even if you have insurance and ain't seen a doctor in a while, it's time to it's. The older you get, the more you're going to say, I get it. When you're 20, you don't care. But when you hit, I don't know if it's 40, whatever it is, you just all of a sudden, you got to see the doctor all the time. I don't know what happens.
It's usually about 5 years before you think you're middle-aged.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're just like, man, this thing starts hurting this. And it really is your body indicating things, you know, and those are warning signs and messages and things. When you catch them in your 40s and 30s, they're not problems in your 60s and 70s. And so that's why we push these kinds of screenings.
And we hand out, there's a lot of information. So a lot of the booths are informational booths. So, if you need to find out about a service that's available, one of the booths is autism.
Yeah.
We don't have an autism facility here in Roswell. They're out of Albuquerque. And I see it on Facebook. People ask all the time, where do we do this? How do we do this? Well, here's the access. Well, now you can go and you can find out, they have the parenting classes, the ways to help maneuver through life that's different. And so these are resources that we don't necessarily think about because they're not here.
Right.
You need them, but you don't know where to go. And a lot of times all we're doing is, we put on Facebook, how do I do this? Where do I find this? Sometimes it's useful information. Sometimes it's not accurate.
Sure.
But here you can have these conversations with these groups and find out, really, what do you do? How can you help me?
Well, and we're a unique state. We're Roswell. We're little town, big town. We have the basics, but we're still in pretty much rural healthcare situation.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and
and we will be.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do they throw as much money as they can in rural healthcare, but the problem is that a lot of people don't want to live in rural New Mexico. And so we're constantly...
Cancer specialists want to live where big cities are and nice things. And heart specialists and those specialists want to do that.
So we try to bring in as much as we can to try to help on that part.
Which is kind of, again, this is why the Health Expo is important. And, especially with like the Trans Arrow, that's the kind of stuff you need to look, more information
Well, yeah,
on.
I mean, a lot of people don't even know that if you have health insurance, you can pick Trans Arrow and they'll transport for free, so you're not stuck with that huge bill.
Yeah, next thing you know, because in case you ever did do that before, you're getting hit with like a $60,000 bill all of a sudden. For
and that's even if you have insurance, because they only pay a certain percentage, and then you have the rest of it, and now you don't have that rest of it.
God forbid you ever need it, but if you do, just tell them, I think it's Eddy County, Chavez County. They both qualify, I think, now.
Yeah, and I think maybe even Lee.
Lee County as well, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought they threw on a third county.
Okay, that's very possible. I know for a fact Eddy and Lee. So I mean Eddy and Chavez.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, things are expanding. I mean, right now we're working on behavioral health is going to become a regional thing. You know, that's the Chavez, Eddy, and Lee County are going to work together to try to help with some of the behavioral health issues and the drugs and the different things on that one. So.
And I imagine we'll have, like, come out on Saturday, they'll have, like, the 100% Chavez County. Some of those folks will be out there. You can talk with them more about, because they kind of have their finger in a lot of pies with the mental health side and work resources and things like that.
Actually, you'll find him over at the Chavez County Health Council booth.
Yes.
Because we've got the brand new resource guide will be out, and that Saturday will be your first day to be able to pick up a copy of it.
Great. Excellent. So please grab that while you're there, too, and keep that in your catch drawer where we keep stuff like that at your house there.
Yeah, because it's useful information. I mean, it gives you the phone numbers of the places that you need to contact.
Maybe throw one in your glove box. Might be a good idea in your car, because you never know when you might need it.
When you need it, yeah.
Especially like when you, I mean, obviously 911 and things, but you never know where you're at and where you're about, and you run across somebody and you might need it, and that book might have some useful numbers for you.
I mean, and you can always get information off of 211, but sometimes you don't necessarily have access. Well, you don't necessarily have access to a phone, so you need more information.
And sometimes you need help at 9 o'clock at night, and 211's not for
I'm not answering at 9 o'clock at night.
But like, say you come across somebody and need some help, then there's some phone numbers that can help you do that. And it's a great value. So pick up a couple, put one in your car, put one in your house, give one to your kids, something like that. Keep them around. And please make an attempt. Now it's 10 o'clock's when everything gets underway on Saturday. After the fun run and everything, the Health Expo itself will start.
So the mall opens at 10 o'clock. You cannot get in before 10 o'clock.
Nope.
If you happen to find an open door and you make your way into the mall before 10 o'clock, you can't start before 10 o'clock.
Can you be a mall walker? Is that for the mall walkers?
Yeah. They kind of have the doors open for the mall walkers, kind of like starting around 8 or something.
I didn't know if people are still doing the mall walking thing.
But we're in the middle of setup, and everybody's trying to get everything together, because the thing with this is, we can't set up the night before. We have to do it that morning.
Gotcha.
So if you're coming in and you're trying to, beat the crowd, then you're messing kind of with the flow.
So don't come till 10.
Don't come till 10.
Fun run and all up. If you're done fun running, maybe go get a bite to eat or something, and then come back at 10 o'clock.
Right. And when you come back, go right smack dab to the center of the mall. You will see the big tent. It says "Start Here."
Okay.
That's where you come and you get your Health Expo bag. That's where you'll get your passport to be able to do the scavenger hunt for the prizes.
Get some swag.
Yeah. And so, and that's where we count to see how many people come in and we know who's all there.
Yeah, that way we can funnel in through the middle.
Funnel in through the middle.
And then check in, get your swag bag, get your passport, get everything you need, and then you can gallivant to where you want to hit first and all that good stuff.
Yeah, this year we're doing, I think it's $4,000 in gift cards.
Awesome.
So, you got to do the passports, the scavenger hunt.
It's definitely worth your while.
Yeah.
And then you get some gift cards, and then you use them at a tax-free thing, and it's kind of a win-win-win-win.
And that's why we decided to do it that way this year. It's like, how many TVs can we really give away? Let's, everybody seems to be struggling a little bit. Let's see if we can help a little bit.
And check the website on what the as far as the state's website on what's I know it's like $1,000 in computer equipment, clothing, and as far as what qualifies as tax-free.
It has to have a legit school expense.
Yeah.
So not
but
everything.
Like computers and stuff, I think qualify up to like $1,000.
Yeah.
But certainly clothing, any of that kind of stuff.
School supplies, any of that.
Yeah. But you'd be surprised. I even think like furniture and stuff. You've got to look. There's certain items that you can qualify in there.
Yeah, it might be like dorm size refrigerators.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stuff like that. But just for a full list, go there.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised at which you can find will be tax-free on Saturday or this weekend.
But then again, I mean, if you're having to buy it, whether it's tax-free or not, this might be the weekend just to go get it and be done with it.
Exactly. But
take everything that you can.
Hey, if I can always save a few shekels, I'm going to do that.
Right.
But folks, please, at this point, and again, booths are full, everything's full. If you want to be a part of this year's Health Expo, it will be as a event goer. Go and come and enjoy the event. That's how it is at this point. But we want to invite the entire community to come out. Please get there early, support the Boys and Girls Club, enjoy that fun run. If you can't run, make a donation, help them out. They do such great work for youth in our community here, all over Chavez County.
Yes.
And Lincoln County for that. I mean, they keep going, but this particular group covers Chavez, Lincoln counties here. So that being said, support them. Come fun run or come donate. Do both. And then starting at 10 a.m. and it goes till 2. Come enjoy us at the mall. Come visit the booths. Come shop. Come get school supplies. Come get those health screenings. Come get that information. Come get those kids' sports physicals. Come get all that done and come win some prizes. And who knows what you can walk away with on Saturday. So.
Well, and it's the 80s theme, so who knows what you'll see when you get in there.
And spirit it up.
Yeah.
You can dress 80s style to the whole expo if you want to. I mean, there's nothing to say.
And you might find a whole Tiffany in the middle of the mall singing. You just never know.
Yeah, it is a mall. I mean, kind of.
I know some of y'all have no idea what we're talking about. But back in the day,
we lived in malls in the 80s. Okay, this is where we conglomerated in the 80s as malls. Yes, we all hung out at the record store or whatever. Depending on the age, cassette store, cassettes, CD, depending on the era.
Well, actually, I think for most of us, it was all of it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we ultimately went through everything.
But majority of my 80s, I was cassetting it up. That was what I mostly had was cassettes. The
70s were the ones that did the 8-track.
Yeah. To be honest, it was probably 90s for CDs started really showing up in my world. It may have been like 90 because I was still rocking cassettes in 91.
Yeah, no, it was 90s. Yeah, it was somewhere in the 90s.
Because I bought Metallica's Black Album in 91 off cassette, and that was 91. So, and I wasn't fooling with CDs yet. And so that was 91. So, yeah, it was probably about 94, 95 before I started buying a CD.
And I had AC/DC and Motley Crue on vinyl.
Yeah. Yeah, and I had a few select vinyl. But, and we were that weird age where vinyl was more our parent stuff.
Yes.
And an 8-track, depending on how old you were in Gen X, the 8-track had a
very, very short lifespan.
Yeah, it was very popular in the 70s there, but once the 80s hit, the cassettes kind of took over. But anyway, do any of that. Do all of the above. Dress up, I would love to see old school Pac-Man or Rubik's Cube kind of thing, or Max Headroom.
Cubert.
Yeah, Cubert, Max Headroom.
I thought it would be fun since CrossFit is in the mall.
Yeah.
To have them come out and put little obstacle course.
There you go.
And have the whole Cubert style on it.
Bouncing around. I think it'd be great.
I think it'd be fun.
Or you could go obscure like Beastmaster. Remember 80s Beastmaster?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go with the fur thing and the.
Yeah, I think some of those are making a comeback on that. But we've got for some of the booths that are going to be there, we've got of course Eastern New Mexico Medical Center will be there.
Yes.
We've got Anderson Bethany will be there, Chimera Presbyterian for your healthcare, Rio Pecos Medical Associates. Leprino won't have a booth there, but they again are gracious and was able to do the backpacks. Gentiva.
They're busy making cheese right now. So.
Exactly, which, by the way, supports the schools because they make cheese for the school pizzas.
Well, they make cheese for about everybody.
The other stores too. Comfort Keepers. UNM's going to have 3 different booths there from 3 different departments.
Excellent.
They're even going to do some kind of DNA testing type stuff there.
Excellent. And of course, we need home health care stuff. They're perfect people to talk to. Yeah.
Yep. Casa Maria, Sunset Via.
Very good.
Eastern New Mexico University Roswell is going to have a couple booths inside, but they're also bringing their ambulance simulator system outside.
Okay.
So if you always wanted to know what it was like to be an EMT or something, you can actually get inside. You want to ride in the ambulance, but not actually have to ride in the ambulance.
Highly recommend that way.
Yes. This is the funner way of being an ambulance.
Or if there's some young folks want to see what life in if that's a career choice, maybe see a little behind the scenes what it's like. So.
Yep. We got Ocotillo Family Practice will be there. Quality Care. Casa Kids will be there.
Excellent.
There's a new Chavez County Early Childhood Coalition.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting to see what they offer.
Learn about what they're about, yeah.
We've got Familia Dental, Las Cruces Recovery System, Miracle Air, Renal Medicine Associates. That's your kidney dialysis.
Okay.
United Healthcare, Waypath Employee Benefits, Wings for Life. All those will be there. And then there's a whole bunch more. New Mexico Aging Long Term.
And by the way, Wings for Life covers many, many different facets. I mean, it not only from health and stuff to, I know a lot of people know about their prison ministry and all that stuff, but they help a lot of young families sort out how to be families, how to do the...
Well, and they do the after-school program.
Yes, yeah. If you really want to learn budgets and the skills that you thought you thought you learned as a kid, that Wings for Life really helps families navigate to a lot.
The skills they don't teach anymore as kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wings for Life's a great asset for that stuff.
Yeah, and you'll be able to do dental screenings. There's vaccines. The birth certificates will be there if you were born in New Mexico.
Great.
There's another bus out there, and I can't for the life of me think of who it is.
Blowmobile? See that one?
No, they got booked in Clovis.
Okay.
They said next year that they promised. They've got me scheduled in that first Saturday of August.
I know they are. By the way, they could use donations. They're always in demand. But
they
I know
will have a booth there.
Okay, good.
Since we couldn't get the bus, they're going to have a booth.
Great.
So they'll get people signed up.
So please sign up, because I know they are in short supply of blood right
everybody's
now, so.
hurting for blood.
Mm-hmm.
Then they are out for blood.
They're literally vampiring it up for you guys.
Yes. So again, it's this Saturday. It's from 10 to 2 at the Roswell Mall.
Yes.
For the Health Expo, the fun runs check-in starts at 6:30, and the race will start at 7.
Yeah. Of course, the be-all, catch-all, if you have any questions about anything at this point, 211 is a good resource.
You can call 211.
Call, and they'll be happy to answer that. And as far as, like we said, sign-ups and all that, we're full as far as booths and all that, but you can still sign up for the fun runs. You can still sign up for mammograms and some of the services. So please, if you have any questions about that, call 211 or call Big Brothers Boys and Girls Club, and as far as fun run stuff and all that too.
Yeah.
So.
And if you really want to volunteer, we never turn down volunteers.
Absolutely.
Call 211. I can let you know what we have in the way of our schedule. We said some things we do on Friday evening.
I imagine it's all hands on deck Saturday morning when they're
Saturday
setting up
morning.
booths and,
We start at
up.
6.
And while people are fun running, they're fun powerlifting booths and things and moving and doing all that. So you get your workout regardless.
Yeah, and it's going to be hot this year.
Absolutely, it is going to be warm, but thank God it'll be in the mall. Hopefully, all the AC will be cranking full blast on Saturday. So.
It's going to work. It's going to work, right? If you put it out into the
positive
universe,
vibes, right?
It'll happen.
That's right, positive vibes. And if not, then ice cream guys are going to clean house on Saturday.
Yeah, there you go. I wonder if they have any in the mall.
They used to. I don't think they do right now.
I don't know.
To look.
It's been a little while since I've been out
there.
It's
been a minute. So, but anyway, come join us this Saturday. Again, if you have any questions, 211 or Health Council Facebook, all that's a great resource on that too. So, and then just come again, 10 a.m. Just come, bring yourself, walk around, and have some fun. If you're like, what is this about? Just come, bring yourself, and stumble into a bunch of stuff. So.
Yep, you will get highly informed.
Absolutely. Did we get it all, Carrie?
I think we got it all.
Perfect. Well, thank you as always, and we'll see you here in a couple weeks, and probably much more relaxed because it'll be past the health fair, and you're kind of...
Yeah, and we'll move on to the next project.
Take a breather, a minute before, Once the kids go back to school, you get a minute to break. So.
Minute. Somewhere in there, I'm going to take it a vacation, dang it. I know it.
Yeah, I know about those. Sometimes they happen. But thank you as always, Carrie.
Thank you.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. A ruling by Spain's Supreme Court, combined with the policies of its socialist government, has unleashed a migrant invasion. Tens of thousands of migrants, many of them young men from Morocco, are flooding into the Spanish enclave of Ceuta. So far, 41 migrants have died trying to reach the Spanish territory. President Trump urges Europe to reverse course on migration or risk its own demise. Fresh hopes are a path to peace in the Mideast. The president's multinational board of peace announcing a deal would see Hamas disarm and Israel withdraw its forces from Gaza. Cyber attacks on more than 30 water utilities in Minnesota earlier this week. Those attacks are under investigation. And the death toll from the Japanese earthquake has risen to at least 34. The Dow down 49 points on the NASDAQ, trading 7 points higher. More details, srnnews.com.
Now, time for another Otis Advisor.
Are you broke and can't afford your own AI? Well, if you can't remember a girl's name and she's not answering to Giddy Up or Little Whiskers, you may need some memory help. If the modern man hogged all the AI, what are you supposed to do? Well, there is a substitute. I would try memory foam. It's like AI, but cheaper. Memory foam is like a natural diuretic for the shovel ready. Helps you get unstuck and back in play. Look, the world is like an arena in which you are born to compete. That's about it. It's you versus the modern man. Here's what you need to know. The modern man doesn't know how to bait his own hook. He believes he always deserves more, but still feels guilty for what he has. The modern man will rent his own shoes to avoid making a commitment. The modern man doesn't chew gum, smoke menthols, or go with girls that do. Modern man never rides shotgun, and he always takes the bus. He's all electric, that boy, and really wants to make a documentary. Of course he does. Modern man prefers natural fibers and anything that's moisture wicking. Modern man is plant-based with a fruit-forward backwash that has no wow factor. Remember, you can use that when you're both out raccooning around after dark. And Mama was worried she didn't raise you right. Who's sorry now? This is your Uncle Otis. I'll see you at the Peace March.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Pretty hot today. Lots of sun. We're headed for about 105. Then some of that monsoon moisture kicks in overnight. We could see some showers and thunderstorms with low 70s. Sunny in the morning on Saturday. Afternoon thunderstorms may pop up. We'll be in the mid-90s. We do have a chance of rain Saturday night as well, and then back to sunshine on Sunday, upper 90s. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
All across America, this is the Red Apple Audio Network's Market Report, sponsored by Abacus Global Management.
Good morning, I'm John Terrett. Tech was back on deck on Thursday with the Philadelphia SOX index up about 8% at the end of it all. Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P all firmly in the green, with the NASDAQ up by just under 3%. The street was still digesting the Fed's unchanged rate decision from Wednesday yesterday. Long-term bond yields remained elevated, the average 30-year mortgage rate returning to 6.66%, the most in a year. The U.S. economy grew at a yearly rate of 1.5% during the 3 months to June. The previous 3 months have been much better. Meanwhile, the annual rate of inflation rose to 3.5%. After the bell, Amazon earnings mostly beating, the stock up about 8%, and this was the last set of figures issued by Apple under Tim Cook's leadership. He retires now. Mark Zuckerberg's Meta Platforms failed to convince investors about their AI spending plans. The stock was down by about 9%. Microsoft, on the other hand, up 17% as it lowered its CapEx spending forecast. Wall Street liked that. And Spider-Man Brand New Day is looking to secure one of the biggest box office openings ever this weekend. They're looking for $260 to $280 million over 4 days. What will Spidey reel in? We'll have to wait and see. Now it's Friday morning and we're in the oil patch on Wall Street with earnings from Exxon and Chevron. With business, I'm John Terrett.
This is the Red Apple Audio Network's Market Report, sponsored by Abacus Global Management.
What if the future of finance wasn't built around averages, but around you? At Abacus Global Management, we're reshaping financial planning around the most personal data point, your lifespan. But it's more than just insight, it's control. As a technology-driven asset manager, we're empowering investors with an integrated system to take command of your time, your future, your financial destiny. This is a new era of investing. Take control at abacusgm.com.
Hey, Roswell, time is running out to cash in on some of the biggest savings of the season. The loan and lease termination sales event is happening right now at Roswell Ford. Drive away with a truckload of savings in a brand new Ford F-Series pickup with financing as low as 0% APR and make no payments for 90 days. Upside down in your current car, truck, or SUV and want out early? Roswell Ford will do whatever it takes to get you out of your trade, even if you owe up to $10,000 more than it's worth. Have less than perfect credit? Roswell Ford works with a network of aggressive lenders that will push to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. Get on board at Roswell Ford during our loan and lease termination event and get huge savings on all new F-Series trucks, America's top-selling pickup in each of the past 49 years. 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com. 0 APR for 36 months is $27.78 per thousand. Finance on F-150 trucks. Excludes Raptor. Interest accrues from date of sale. Subject to lender approval. Offers not combined.
Get a built-in look with a Whirlpool flush mount dishwasher that installs flush with the surrounding cabinets at Bush Appliance in Roswell. A third rack provides space for silverware and hard-to-fit utensils. Plus, this dishwasher meets ADA standards for acceptable design. Shop Whirlpool dishwashers today at Bush Appliance in Roswell. Who you gonna call? Bush Appliance. Stop by 111 West Country Club Road in Roswell or call 575-622-6390.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. Many will recognize the first verse to this well-known hymn. But what if you're in a place where you can't say, it's well with my soul? Well, I want you to know that God is still there and he's still listening. Psalm 91 says, those who love me I will deliver. The first verse of a new play on an old hymn by a group called Mercy Me goes like this. Make it well with my soul. Don't let me face this loneliness alone. Make it well with my soul. I need a peace that only heaven knows. Jesus, could you please just sit and cry with me till I can sing, it is well with my soul. Even if your soul doesn't feel well, God is still there and will guide you to a place where your soul can be well again. Trust in him.
Join us at the Country Club Road Church of Christ for worship at 10 a.m. on Sunday, located on the corner of Country Club and Washington in Roswell.
Playing dance music can help ward off mosquitoes. Now you have a reason to invite Pitbull to your next pool party. Here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is closing in on 8:59. Stay tuned next hour. We're going to replay our interview we had with Juliana Hoverson on Wednesday, talking Roswell 250, get an update on some of the things their committee and groups got going on. Of course, we're kind of in that lull. You know, they said 4th of July and all the stuff there, but gearing up here is a couple events in the fall, obviously with 9/11, Veterans Day, and so forth coming up. So we talk a little bit about some of that. And, of course, just community getting involved in celebrating America's 250 here in Roswell. So we'll play that conversation next hour. Also, I don't really have time to mention it real quick, but I'll talk more about it next hour here. I was going to mention excited because Tia Sophia's, of course, go eat breakfast and lunch here. We'll talk about that in a second, but they're going to join us next Thursday, so we're going to have their breakfast on here, but I'm excited about that. I'll talk more about it next hour in our little live read there. So, all right, it is closing in on 9 o'clock. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KEND, Roswell, New Mexico. We'll be back on the other side of news. Don't go away.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. A ruling by Spain's Supreme Court, combined with the policies of a socialist government, has unleashed a migrant invasion. An estimated 60,000 migrants, many of them young men from Morocco, have flooded the Spanish enclave of Ceuta in the past 24 hours.
There has been this big attempt for people to get across, but the question is what happens to them once they're there. You've got the authorities that run this Spanish territory saying that they're overwhelmed, that there are reception centers which are already full up, that if anyone needs medical treatment, that the hospitals will be full. And also they say they're worried about the security side of things.
The BBC's Nick Beek. So far, 41 migrants have died trying to reach Spanish territory. President Trump again urging the Europeans to reverse course on migration or risk their own demise. Fresh hopes for a path to peace in the Mideast. The president's multinational Board of Peace has announced a deal. It would see Hamas lay down its arms while Israel withdraws its troops from Gaza. It looks like Seattle will be in the market for a new police chief.
Seattle Police Chief Sean Barnes tells the Seattle Times his future as chief is up to the mayor amid public criticism and confusing communications after a shootout at a crowded food festival. Mayor Katie Wilson announced that Barnes had resigned and that she was appointing Andre Sales as interim chief. But Barnes' supporters say Wilson actually asked him to resign and he declined. Several black community organizations held a rally Thursday to try and save Barnes' job, saying he had helped improve relations between the police and the community. Wilson's office says they will hold a City Hall press conference at 11 a.m. Pacific on Friday to introduce Chief Sales and talk about the process for a permanent chief. I'm Jennifer King.
Cyber attacks on more than 30 water utilities in Minnesota earlier this week. It's under investigation. On Wall Street, the Dow 66 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Christian Healthcare Ministries is not another health insurance policy. If you're tired of year-long contracts and pointless restrictions, CHM offers anytime enrollment on your schedule and at your convenience. With CHM, you're paying half the cost of a traditional health insurance plan. So that puts more money back into your budget for everyday needs. Plus, You'll have access to CHM's care solutions for virtual appointments, prescription savings, surgery support, and more. My family and I joined in 2018, and it's changed our lives for the better. We love paying way less while helping other believers afford their medical bills. Take the leap of faith and see why Christians across the nation are better with CHM.
Get started by calling 1-833-JOIN-CHM and use promo code WELLNESS for a 50% credit towards your first month. That's 1-833-JOIN-CHM and use promo code WELLNESS.
Thousands of survivors of a powerful earthquake in southwestern Japan have spent the day in crowded shelters or sleeping in cars as they face shortages of water and fuel and punishing summer temperatures that are stoking fears of heat-related illness. The death toll has risen to 34 as rescuers race to find those still missing after the quake triggered a mall explosion, toppled a factory chimney, and flattened homes. Search operations continue, but the number of missing remains unclear. More than 79,000 homes without water. Firefighters in southwestern France are working to control the last hot spots of a massive wildfire. The blaze has burned an area that's 4 times the size of Paris, forcing thousands to evacuate. Government officials say that lower temperatures and higher humidity levels are helping firefighters. Europe is facing a very hot summer. It's fueling wildfires all across the continent. News and analysis at townhall.com. Just may be the first time that airport screeners have found this in a passenger's bag.
A set of stolen Civil War era cannonballs was discovered in a passenger's suitcase during a routine security screening at an Alabama airport. The Federal Transportation Security Administration said the relics were discovered at Gulf Shores International Airport on July 18th. A TSA agent opened the luggage and found 5 small cannonballs wrapped in paper towels. TSA says the cannonballs were inactive. Police determined they were stolen from Fort Morgan and Gulf Shores and dated to the American Civil War. Keith Peters reporting.
Amazon is planning to boost spending on tech, mostly AI, by 10%. This after the tech and e-commerce giant delivered strong profits and net sales during the fiscal second quarter. That was helped by surging growth in its prominent cloud computing unit. More on these stories, townhall.com.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The devil listen, what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 6 minutes after 9 o'clock. Welcome to hour number 3.
Tres inviernos
of Mornings with Mike Winters, right here on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Happy Friday, everybody. Mm-hmm. You made it to the weekend.
You did it, everybody.
For the kiddos, your last of summer.
It's the final countdown.
I'm not going to do the... Yes, I am. But happy Friday, everybody. Because it's Friday, I'm going to do the... But,
you know what ruined that song for me? Was Arrested Development.
The TV show.
The TV show. Not the 90s hip-hop band. Because that was Job on the show, played by Will Arnett. He was a magician. And that was his entrance music. Like when he started his shows, you would just hear boom, He goes, that's my cue. And he just take off and do his thing. But it was just so overused.
Yeah.
Like it was I heard that song so much. It ruined it for me. It's
a good riff intro.
It happens a lot, especially being a fan of as I am of professional wrestling. When a wrestler uses an actual song as their like entrance theme, ruins it for me. I cannot hear the song "Cult of Personality" anymore because that's CM Punk's entrance music. It ruins it for me.
Well, it's another song with an iconic, beginning of the song.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what. And I think a good wrestling walk-up song needs to hit you hard in the paint right from the jump.
And that's key too, because it does that. It has that.
And Final Countdown has the same.
It does. Same kind of. They're real good, but it's just like, oh, you're gonna ruin it for me.
But I think you could even do it with like, be honest, like Ice Ice Baby, like that. That's because that starts off that boom, 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 and if you hit that hard right at the beginning, you're like, whoa, the place will light up. You know what I'm saying?
One of my favorite things in the world to do, to figure out which one it is, and then ruin it by doing the other one.
Right.
Like if I know that it's gonna be
under pressure,
I will ruin it by just start doing the rap of it to Ice Ice Baby, and vice versa. If I know it's gonna be Ice Ice Baby, I'll just pressure rushing down on me. I wait for just that moment.
Like I'm sure, did like Undertaker use like Hell's Bells or something back in the day?
I think he.
So imagine when you start with that boom, that's a perfect Undertaker type.
There was a well-known gentleman who used to do entrance themes. His name is Jim Johnson.
Yeah.
And he's responsible for some of the most iconic ones you've heard, like Stone Cold with the glass break and the rock and, if you smell. He's the guy that did all of those.
Yeah.
And so, like, he's long since retired.
Did Jericho come out to his own music?
Yes. And it's so annoying.
Because for folks who know, Chris Jericho also has a moderately successful rock band called Fozzy.
He has a band called Fozzy. I don't know how successful they are.
I mean, they've got albums and things, and they probably, they're certainly more successful than the average band.
He does, but
he can get more in a bar gig.
His song he comes out to his song Judas, or their song Judas. And it's got an intro that's very, I'm becoming, and then it hits in the down to down. So it's got a good riff at the beginning.
Okay.
But it's one of those songs where it's like, okay, it's a real like honor for a performer to have the fans sing your song back to you.
Right.
It's such a bad song. The lyrics are, you are beautiful on the inside, you are innocence personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out, runaway. That's the first line. And I know this because I've heard it over and over and over again.
Because Sean's in the basement jamming out.
Actually, I have a weird side story with that song too. It ruined it for me. But yeah, it's one of those. I've had a lot of those just destroyed for me over the years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
and then there's the ones that are wrong one. Moxley, who's a lot of people just know as Dean Ambrose from WWE, he was trying to come out to the version of Wild Thing, the
Tone Loc one.
No, wow.
Okay.
The really like I can't remember the band that did it, but the sound crew got it mixed up and they had him coming out to the Trogs. And that is not a good entrance song. It's not at all, because it's so like, Wild Thing, you make my heart. It's just not a good entrance song. And they kept playing it. I'm like, y'all stop.
What does that say about me when you said Wild Thing? The first thing I went to was Tone Loc.
That's fair.
Not the Wild Thing. I think I love you.
Now I can actually see him coming out to Wild. He really should do that just one time, just to mess with people. That's fantastic. But yeah, it's one of those situations where if you get the wrong one, you better fix it quick, because the outcry will come. Radio's done that for me a lot too, though, because there's certain songs that you hear so much, and especially like if you work at like a classic rock station,
right?
Oh, you are going to hear Creedence. You are going to hear just a whole lot of 70s and 80s music. Although now I think classic rock stations are out there playing like
Pearl
Linkin
Jam.
Park and Pearl Jam and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very depressing.
Yeah. Classic rock is. They'll throw an AC/DC song in every, 15, 20 minutes, and it's a classic rock checkbox. But I saw a meme yesterday that made me kind of giggle. That it was just this. It said, people today sitting there talking about how kids' music's awful. Meanwhile, me in the 90s, and they show like this little white kid like from the Leave It to Beaver like jamming, and it's got Humpty Dance playing in the background.
All right, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the message in the style that you're used to. That's one of those that I only remember that song because of the video and because of that dude's nose.
Right.
Like that's
literally all he had. That was just one hit, but it was a big one. And it got when was that? Late 80s, early 90s? Remember that came out?
It was like early 90s.
Yeah.
But we were talking about that yesterday. I was talking about it with a friend. Like, how much must it suck to know? And sure, if it bought your house or whatever, great. But how much must it suck to know that your whole livelihood is based off of one song? Like Rick Astley, it's got to drive him at least a little bit crazy. He's got whole albums of songs.
Yeah.
Same thing with Lee Greenwood.
Yeah.
I'm sure he loves the song. I'm sure it bought him his yacht. But
sure. Well, I mean, like Rick Springfield.
Right.
I mean, he's made a whole career of that one song.
Yeah.
I mean, give kudos.
Credit where it's due, but it's just that would like if you go out on.
I mean,
tour,
Lee Greenwood. I mean, he kind of embraces that his one song.
And now, granted, there are diehards out there. Yeah. I know because I'm one of them. Because if I go to a concert, like I geeked out the other day because I found out, and this is really, really gonna date me, but Fastball, Eve 6, and Blessed Union of Souls.
Wow.
We're performing in Arizona, and I geeked out on that because I know like 5 songs by each of those bands.
I just instantly feel slightly angst.
It was that was a lot of that. It was like
I'm in a phone booth of emotion.
I'm a sad teenage boy. Fest 2026. All these like 40-something, now like fathers of 2 just showing up in their stretched out Eve 6 shirts.
Right. Ooh, do they got that in chocolate? Oh man! Speaking of chocolate, well, delicious. Anyway, I'm excited. Next Thursday, Tia Sophia's is going to join us on the show and bring their delicious eats with them. But that being said, if you've got looking for lunch, breakfast, or dinner plans this weekend, or today for that matter, swing on by Tia Sophia's here on the corner of 4th and Richardson here downtown, and they are quintessential New Mexican cuisine. That's what I would call it. I tell people, they're new to Roswell, but they're kind of a staple in Santa Fe. They are a go-to for Santa Feans for many moon now.
Bringing unity across the aisle.
That's right. Many our legislators throughout the state claim Tia Sophia's is one of their favorite destinations to Santa Fe, and it is here in our own backyard in Roswell.
They consider it like a local secret, like a local, that they know about. If you're in the know, then you know about Tia Sophia's.
Yeah.
Now, I do have to say this. After much discussion,
I
have it on good authority that along with our breakfast fare, fried bologna will be coming.
Yes.
Fried bologna on the menu.
They have fried bologna, and people are like, what? Really? And like, this warms the cockles of my heart.
It's a staple for anybody who grew up like with a southern household. You just know it was. And you know what's funny is what triggered me to ask, because I remembered they had it.
Yeah.
I was, and again, this goes back to old music because I've been kind of getting in my feels with music lately. I was listening to Tech Nine's Mama Nem. And it's a song about his mom and kind of his upbringing. And there's a line in there where he says, "She always made me sugar smacks and fried bologna sandwich in the morning." I'm like, "Oh my God, fried bologna!" And I texted Doug and I'm like, "We got to get that."
Fried bologna.
It will be on the menu, boys.
Nice. The Mom and M, also, if you didn't catch the Tech 9 reference, maybe you caught a Deck Dynasty reference. There's a whole thing where they talk about Mom and M and all
Mom
that.
and M.
Mom and M. So if you don't catch the reference.
It's an old Southern expression. How's your Mom and M?
How's your Mom and M? Yeah. But please, visit Tia Sophia's on the corner of 4th and Richardson. I said they got open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sample. And I'm telling you, do not leave without getting their sopapillas.
They won't let you leave without getting, because they come with the meat with your meal.
They do.
They will not let you leave.
But when they say, would you like them? Always say yes. Do never say no.
No.
Even if you don't want them right now,
you will later.
Just take them. Because
if you don't want it right now, maybe you're trying to watch your carb intake. If you don't want it now, I guarantee someone in your life does. You could gift it. You could brighten someone's day with a Tia Sophia's sopapilla.
Because inside that pocket of dough is love. It is really good.
And I think that's the first time,
jokes aside, it's
first time I've ever said Tia Sophia sopapilla. It's fun.
Kind of rolls. It slides.
It's a fun phrase.
Feels good. Tastes good in the mouth.
Tastes good on the tongue.
But big thank you to them, and I wait like a excited schoolboy for next Thursday, 9:15. We live like kings.
Yes.
So we're gonna play our interview with Juliana Halverson, talking about Roswell 250. Of course, it's kind of the valley in between the peaks because we just had 4th of July and and everyone's kind of like back. People ain't thinking about patriotic stuff, but we got 9/11 around the corner. We got Veterans Day. We say that really exciting. Yeah,
everybody
gear up, folks. But I mean, there's a lot of events that are coming up throughout the year.
Yes,
that we still
opportunities for remembrance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know it didn't come out right, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But anyway, so that's what we'll talk about. So we'll play that here in just a bit. All right, it is 9:19. Let's get you up to date on the weather.
Weather this hour brought to you by Southwest Bearing under new ownership. Custom solutions for your heavy equipment. Hydraulic hoses, hose repair, bearings, seals, sprockets, belts, tools, fluids, and fittings.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Pretty hot today. Lots of sun. We're headed for about 105. Then some of that monsoon moisture kicks in overnight. We could see some showers and thunderstorms with low 70s. Sunday in the morning on Saturday afternoon, thunderstorms may pop up. We'll be in the mid-90s. We do have a chance of rain Saturday night as well, and then back to sunshine on Sunday, upper 90s. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Thank you, Steve. Currently 81 degrees here in Roswell. Humidity is at 45% with winds out of the south at 7 miles per hour. We are looking at a heat advisory once again for today that's kicking in at noon and remain in effect through 8 p.m. this evening. Today it's going to be a hot one. 105 is our expected high today under sunny skies with southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. But tonight and tomorrow, we've got rain chances. And from what the looks of it, sounds like decent ones. Tonight especially, we're looking at a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before midnight. They do say some of these storms could be severe, mostly cloudy with an overnight low of 72. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. They say we can expect anywhere between a tenth and a quarter of an inch of rain, more if an actual thunderstorm rolls through. For you Saturday, we're looking at a 30% chance of afternoon showers, mainly for the afternoon. Again, some of these storms could be severe in nature, partly cloudy with the high of only 96 tomorrow. So that's going to feel a lot better. Of course, with humidity, it might balance out. We'll see. But I'm going to think optimistic. Winds out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, our chance of rain bumps up to 40%, mainly before midnight. Again, some of these storms could be severe. Mostly cloudy with an overnight low of 69 degrees. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny, high of 97. Winds out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, back over 100, 102. They do throw a slight chance of rain Monday night. We'll see. But, yeah, we'll be back in the low 100s by Monday and Tuesday of next week. All right. It is 22 minutes after 9 o'clock. We're going to take about a 3-minute break here, and then we will play our interview with Juliana Halverson, talking Roswell and America's 250 on the other side. Don't go away. You're listening to Mornings with Mike Winters.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. Many will recognize the first verse to this well-known hymn. But what if you're in a place where you can't say, it's well with my soul? Well, I want you to know that God is still there and he's still listening. Psalm 91 says, those who love me I will deliver. The first verse of a new play on an old hymn by a group called Mercy Me goes like this. Make it well with my soul. Don't let me face this loneliness alone. Make it well with my soul. I need a peace that only heaven knows. Jesus, could you please just sit and cry with me till I can sing, it is well with my soul. Even if your soul doesn't feel well, God is still there and will guide you to a place where your soul can be well again. Trust in him.
Join us at the Country Club Road Church of Christ for worship at 10 a.m. on Sunday, located on the corner of Country Club and Washington in Roswell.
At Ocotillo Family Practice, Pediatrics, and OMED Spa, our team is here for you. Nancy Walker, Fallon Moody, and Tialana Watts are family nurse practitioners offering expert care in family practice, pediatrics, women's health, and aesthetics. Nancy also provides advanced hormone therapy for men and women, including hormone pellet implants that help patients feel their best. Plus, meet Brittany Harrell, our skilled nurse injector, offering a full range of aesthetic procedures to help you look and feel confident. Same-day and walk-in patients are always welcome. Visit Ocotillo Family Practice, Pediatrics, and OMED Spa at 607 West Country Club Road in Roswell. Your family, your health, your beauty, all in one place.
Spring is here, and Fulkerson has a few spring HVAC tips to help you get ready. Check for uneven temperatures from room to room. Replace your filter and pay attention to sounds that your unit makes. A professional spring checkup helps catch these issues early. And with the Right Fit membership from Fulkerson, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready. With biannual maintenance and a reduced dispatch fee, even in the middle of the night. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Roswell and surrounding areas.
At New Mexico Gas Company, we believe there's money hiding in your home. It's true. It's hiding in your insulation, in your water heater, and in your furnace. And New Mexico Gas Company can help you tap into that money with rebates up to $800 for high-efficiency natural gas improvements. Your energy costs will go down, and your wallet will thank you. We're New Mexico Gas Company, and we provide energy efficiency solutions to save you money. That's why we're here. Learn more at nmgcgetrebates.com.
You're invited to the grand opening of the new Early Head Start Center at the Innovative Network of Knowledge, also known as INC, in Roswell on August 3rd at 3 p.m. at 503 East McGaffey. INC offers no-cost services for children ages 0 to 3 years, helping to give them a great start. Call now to find out more, 575-331-2500, or visit exploreinc.org for more information.
You are 13.8% more likely to die on your birthday. Think about that the next time you want to celebrate your birthday month. Here's Mike Winters.
In studio this morning, City Councilor Juliana Halverson wearing her Roswell 250 hat this morning. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great.
How's, of course, this is kind of the lull between things.
Yeah.
Like we had 4th of July and all, and it's been like this. Now we're kind of like, oh, okay, everyone's worried about school, but
yeah.
We'll be gearing back up here with, into the fall with Veterans Day and with, just various other events.
September 11th coming up.
Yeah, 9/11. Yeah, there's a lot of other events coming up in the future here. But we're kind of in a valley in between all the things right now.
I'm sorry if you've signed up for email reminders or anything. I've been way behind on doing that. It's just kind of relaxing a little after the 4th. But the 4th was a huge success.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you, of course, talking about city council or all the other things, but she's also unofficially Roswell's historian, so to speak. I
don't know about that. But
and just kind of... And so, like, farmers markets going on, so there's cool videos, and she's out there, just promoting Roswell through her videos and things like that, too. So, by the way, we're week 3 of the farmers market this week, if you want to, cross-promoting here, but come on out. Again, you get to sleep in now. They start at farmers market at 8 a.m. now. Yeah. 8 to noon.
And we let the vendors vote on that. Some of them weren't happy, but, it was a vote because a lot of them were upset because every year we shut down at 11, and then that's when people start showing up.
Sure.
Because not everybody's a morning person, especially on a Saturday.
Well, on a Saturday, I get it. I'm one of those people. I'm like, I get it probably a week.
I was very happy to do the 8 because when it starts at 7, that means I have to be there before 6.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's rougher this time of the year because it does get hot quick. But
Yeah.
but here in a month,
It's gonna be
it's going to be a
nice.
little bit better and things like that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm sure people had the grumble. It's like, well, by noon it's hotter than blazes out
Yeah,
here. So.
it is pretty hot. And like you said, it might rain. We love the rain, except it's
during
humid.
farming, except it brings in the humidity
Yeah,
muggy.
yeah.
But yeah, don't come out this Saturday. Come hungry too, because they've got not only your arts and crafts and local produce, but they got burritos and all
Well, I
kinds
know
of
the
food
produce
meats
has been kind of slow, but
and that'll pick up.
Graves brought their trailer this past
Good.
week. And they had all kinds. And they've sold out, I think. They had so many cantaloupes and watermelons.
And I've noticed that the chili roasters are showing up in the grocery stores and things.
And there's a gentleman there every
every
week.
day
Yeah,
roasting.
chili.
So that means I always just know this means more produce is coming in. That's that's the sign when I see you start smelling. You start going to the grocery store. Like,
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
And Hector's burritos. Everyone loves Hector's burritos.
Yeah.
He wasn't there last weekend, but he'll
be back this Saturday.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, please get involved with that. Another thing I know the Roswell 250 is involved with here is for baseball fans and things. Coming up here August 15th and 16th, we are honoring the 70th anniversary of the Roswell, the Lions Hondo Little League World Series championship
I don't
team.
think a lot of people realize that Roswell won the World
Yeah.
Series, you know.
Well, and the part that I always love about it, it's almost, it's really like something of a movie.
Yeah.
Like if you watched like a Bad News Bears type, but not the comedy side, but just the coming from nothing to going to a championship. That's literally the Little League.
Well, and
team
it would
here.
have been neat because back then the whole town, I'm sure, was backing them.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't see that kind of stuff anymore.
And
you
it's
know?
not, and this is 1950s.
Yeah.
This isn't internet. This isn't, I mean,
Yeah.
everyone gets their information via the radio, the newspaper, or the nightly news,
Yeah.
And so things weren't as instantaneous. And so, but literally these guys had like the dirt field with the, borrowing the gloves, I mean, they had none of the equipment. And then by the end of the season, they're playing on the, the biggest stage a Little League baseball team can possibly play on and winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, but on August 15th, they're going to have at the Lions Hondo Little League baseball field there on Sunset. They're going to be doing a night that beginning at 7. They're going to have some of the ball players out there. They're going to have a book signing with Dewey Johnson, and then
Hot
Peter.
dogs.
What's that?
Amy told me hot dogs.
Oh yeah, they're Disaster Leaf, I believe, is providing hot dogs and all that. And then Peter Reddick, he's a documentarian. He made a documentary on the 1956 team, but I believe it's called Roswell Where, and they're going to be showing that that night at the ball field. And so I believe that is premiere and screening of it, so that you can't.
That'll be neat.
Yeah. As of this time, it's kind of hard to get. Like I was like, can you get it digitally or stage? He's like, well, no. So if you want to see this bad boy, you better go on Saturday to see it. So so that'll be the 15th.
Yeah, and we'll be there.
And you guys will be out there too.
Yeah, we have some giveaway, and then the county gave us a ton of frisbees, Roswell 250 frisbees. They ordered them; they didn't come in time for the 4th, so we're handing them out. We're at the farmers market.
So,
Because people are asking, where do I buy the shirts? Where do I buy the caps? So we have them at the farmers market.
Okay.
Pam Boyd, she's my
pick them up this Saturday when you're out there.
This Saturday. Yeah, come out and get that.
And
But
get
yeah,
it
we're
for-
going to support this event because it's really neat, and it's Americana.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100% Americana.
It's Americana and Roswell. It fits the bill with the Roswell and America 250 here.
America's sport, right?
But it is kind of an all weekend thing because the next day, Sunday, at is it 1 or 2? What does it say on there?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're going to have a book signing and a meet and greet with some of the players, and Dewey's going to be there with his book.
Yeah.
Again, the book also chronicles the Little League World
And
Series
that's at the
championship.
Archives facility.
And that'll be at the Historical Society Archive facility on Lee Street there.
Yeah.
Both events are free, and love to get families to come out to both events.
Yeah.
I will say this. Like the players and stuff, they're going to round up as many as they can to be at the events. And you'll get to meet them and talk to them.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Saturday's going to be outside. They're going to be in the movie. It's going to be hot. You might get a better audience going Sunday in the air-conditioned room of quieter in there, and you want to sit down, and people might be a little more patient, a little more talkative in storytelling. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you go pressure one would talk, come to the Sunday event. You probably get a better opportunity.
But watch the show on the
But watch the
15th.
show
Yeah.
on. Come watch the movie,
Yeah.
and then come chit-chat with the players on
Yeah.
Sunday. Here, kind of thing. So, as far as volunteers and stuff, you guys are always looking for more volunteers and stuff.
So
to be
far
a
we
part
haven't
of.
had any big events or anything.
Right.
The 4th was the big one. And Pioneer Bank came through with their volunteers.
Yeah.
Great. The city of Roswell had, guys come out and help. It was a big thing.
Yeah.
Enough volunteers.
But a lot of the stuff what you do in between the big events is kind of just community-driven
Yeah.
stuff. So if people are like wanting to share ideas, be involved,
Or if they have an event and they
Yeah.
want us to help sponsor.
absolutely.
We can do that.
Please
we
reach
have
out.
generous donors and sponsors. If you go to our website, if you go to the Facebook page, we have our sponsors listed on the website too. The City of Roswell's website, they have a page for the Roswell 250.
Yeah.
We couldn't do all this without our sponsors. And so if they have an event coming up, I know you have the Veterans Parade and stuff.
Absolutely.
We're happy to partner with you. And
Matter of fact, Don, Lee, all listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So-
because the Legion's been great. So one of the meetings I was at, Republican Women, they were asking what other events we have, and
Mhm.
we have a friend that came up with this great Carolyn Madison.
Okay.
She goes, there's so many worn flags all over the city. Why don't we, or the county? Why don't we get them replaced? And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, we don't have the manpower. So I mentioned that at the meeting, and Jen said, well, we'll do it.
Yeah.
So I had a generous donor give us money to buy the flags. So we're buying not just cheap flags, we're buying higher end flags
Yeah.
that'll hold up in our weather.
And I know a few of our Legionnaires have gone out and swapped
Yeah.
out some flags.
Yeah, so if you see flags that need to be worn, even if it's not yours, you can still turn it. There's a form on the website,
Yeah.
or they're at the farmers market too. You can let them know.
Jokingly,
Yeah.
I'm laughing because we literally had one of those where someone turned in a thing, and our Legionnaires went out there almost like guerrilla tactics. Went out there, we're replacing your flag.
Whether you like it or not, because you guys do the proper retirement too. Yeah.
So they're just like out there. What are you doing? We're
But
replacing your
I'm
flag.
so grateful that that you guys the Legion stepped forward, and we're getting flags replaced.
Yeah.
And it's starting to pick up now. People are sharing it. So again, if you have flags, and even if it's not yours, if you see a flag that needs replacing, you can fill out a form on the city's website. Look for Roswell 250, and then they'll go talk to the owner.
Please, please do. And I know. Speaking of that, on stuff for the American Legion and all that, I know because Memory Long, we run all that, and
Oh, yeah.
so we keep up on that flag as much as possible.
Donate
but
so you can replace that flag.
That
Yeah.
flag, but we actually, it's about $1,500 every time we replace
Yeah.
that flag, and we have to buy the Hurricane Force Wind one,
Yeah.
and we get all that.
Yeah.
And New Mexico Wind laughs at it. We ideally
Yeah.
have to replace that
It's the
probably
heat,
twice a
I
year and
think.
everything. Yeah.
It's just
it's
the
just a
heat that
mess.
just fries it, just ruins the fabric and stuff.
Yeah, but it's so. But we do try to keep up. But please do,
Yeah.
please reach out if you want to get that flag replaced, and we'll take care of it because we do our thing, and then of course the scouts do
Yeah.
theirs too. So between the group, we get them.
Because I want
all
to point
retired
out that Roswell 250, it's throughout the whole year.
Mhm.
So if you have events, like the Veterans Parade or anything like that you want support with,
Absolutely.
just reach out to us because we're happy to help.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. Anything that throughout the year here. This is a year-long celebration, and
Yeah.
and we want to continue celebrating 250 here, even though the 4th and everything. It's kind of seems like the high water mark.
Yeah.
Of everything is kind of come and
Yeah.
gone. No, we still got a whole another half year
Yeah,
to celebrate
That's it.
here.
And then if anyone hasn't seen the publication, I highly recommend they go to the Visitor Center, or they can get a hold of me. We're at the Farmers Market too. We have the publications that just give some history.
Yeah, the
that-
magazine's amazing.
Yeah.
We were talking about the quality of it and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have them here, but you can see them all over town. Get a copy of this if you don't have
Yeah.
one. It's got a lot of great. It's a great.
Yeah, it's a
quality.
collector's item. That,
Yeah.
so,
I mean, this is high quality.
and there's information that people didn't know about. Roswell,
Yeah, it's really cool.
know.
It's a lot of great information, a lot of cool stuff in there. So check it out if you haven't.
Could have added a lot more, but there's only so much space. So.
Well, and I can't imagine. I know what it costs to put these together, and
Yeah.
that's not cheap. So.
Yeah. Well, and just trying to find authors and everything. It was. I'm just so grateful for everyone that stepped up and helped with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The advertisers as well. So.
Absolutely. Well, again, if anybody has any questions about anything or wants more information or wants to get involved, probably best bet is follow the Roswell 250 Facebook page.
Yeah.
Shoot a message out to that.
And if they don't have Facebook, they can go to the Roswell 250 page on on the city's website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Roswell-nm.gov.
Yeah.
There's a tab there for Roswell 250. Click on that.
And they can sign up for email reminders and stuff, which again, I'm behind on now, but
You'll get on it.
Can't catch up. I have a real job too.
That's true. I'm about to say she does have a day job after all those other things that she does. Because I'm like, I'm just saying that they'd be like, why is she at work? But I imagine they know and work well with you on that. So.
Yeah, they I work at Pioneer Bank, and just so their plug, they do so much for the community.
Sure, absolutely.
And they encourage everyone volunteers. They encourage everyone to get hours.
And almost every single event that happens, big event in town, and you'll see the groups of sponsors involved. 99.9% of the time, Pioneer Bank is usually top sponsor, or on the list.
Kitchen, the Homeless Coalition, we help with a lot.
And with groups like you, yes, they cut big checks. But they also, they'll come out with force. They'll come out with a group of employees to go clean up an area or go participate at a different event or something like that. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, it is neat because they encourage people to give hours.
Sorry about that.
Volunteer. No, you're fine.
I did a bad thing. I left my thing on vibrate. Yeah, mine does too. I forgot to turn it on.
But hey, I just another plug for Pioneer. They also give everybody $100 every year to give to a charity that they're involved with. So, it's a good organization.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, back to the 250. Sorry.
But anyway, I was going to say yes. Please reach out if you want to get involved here. Like I said, if you want to get any of the swag, come join us on Saturday. Come out to the farmers market and get it there. And of course, if you want to talk more about getting involved, you can do that there as well too.
And one of the other things we're doing, we put the flags out on Pioneer Plaza. I don't know if you've seen it, but you've seen it. I don't know if everyone has, but we have put hundreds of flags out on Pioneer Plaza to celebrate. So the next one I think is September 11th.
Okay, that'll be the next date that we do that. Okay.
Yeah. And I know the Youth Challenge. If it's a neat site, if you want to go down Main Street, I think they do it around noonish. But they have all their cadets lined up with American flags.
Yeah, it's
they'll
really
probably
cool.
do it. I'm guessing they'll do it again this year. They've done it the past few years.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. Yeah, and it's really it is impressive to watch. Usually I'm doing the show, so I kind of have to see it from afar out the window. But it is pretty cool to experience. And so they'll be doing that again this year or something similar to it.
Probably, yeah.
But and of course they usually turn out with the Veterans Parade and the Garrison flag and all that. And so
they do a really good job with that. Yeah.
We got some big events coming up that we can keep celebrating and honoring America and Roswell 250 here.
Yeah.
So America 250 in Roswell.
Yeah.
It was like Roswell's not 250, America 250. Is there any other information you want to get, or we pretty much covered it?
I think we pretty much covered it.
Excellent.
I think we're good.
Very good. Well, of course, if anything else pops up, let us know. And if we need to get on for anything else, don't hesitate to reach out.
And if they haven't seen the mural yet, go look at the mural.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Of course, they unveiled it right around the 4th, and then it's now on the north side of the visitor center there, if you haven't. I mean,
it's a community. That's what's neat about it, was the entire community.
Yeah.
That did that. So.
Now, curious, what's future plans for it? Because I feel like it needs to go inside somewhere at some point.
Yeah, it may have to. Right now, it's probably going to stay there.
Yeah.
But
I think for long-term preservation, it might need to be indoors.
Well, that's why it's there too, to keep it longer. Because we had another location we wanted it, but we couldn't put it there. But the UFO Museum offered us the building there where the Ancients of Days is.
Oh, okay.
But it's in the sun almost.
So it's
the
not
entire
a good
time
spot.
the sun's out.
Yeah.
It's in the sun. And we're like, it wouldn't last very long there. But there at least it gets some shade.
Sure.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe a museum will have to.
Yeah, we'll have to put
take
a
it
museum.
somewhere.
That'd be good.
But all I know is I hope
When we
20
get
years
the
from
new
now there's going to be
museum.
people going, see, that's me when I was a kid that I did that.
Yeah.
And all that
Well, that's what's neat about the fire. Oh, that's what I didn't mention. The fire hydrants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So people can still paint fire hydrants.
Okay,
They
that's
don't
still-
have to be on Main Street. We've been letting people paint them in their community. So if you
I've been
have
seeing them down by the campus and all over the place.
So if you have fire hydrants in your neighborhood that you want to paint, just get with Nancy Fleming at the Miniature Museum, and then the Curious Collectibles, and
Take a tour while you're there.
Yeah, take a tour while you're there, because she has neat stuff in there.
It's a cool museum, and to be honest, it changes all the time. So you've been, I've been there with probably different last time.
But Nancy's been wonderful. She goes out there and preps it, gets it all prepped and painted and primered, And then we provide the paint. Allison's has donated the paint. So
Awesome.
they're red, white, blue, gold, and silver.
Nice.
And then if you just need your design approved before you paint, because we don't want anything political or
Right.
anything.
We want to keep this
Yeah.
family friendly. We
Yeah.
want to keep this
Just to celebrating
America.
Yeah.
Keep it in theme. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
So-
we encourage people paint the fire hydrants
Absolutely.
in your neighborhood.
Yeah. And you know what? If you're the one you're going to have to look at every day, might as well pick that one, right?
That's it. Yeah, I want to do the one my grandkids live, and there's one on the corner there, and there's one right by my house. Yeah.
I'm like, which one's in shade a lot? That's the one I'm going to pick.
Yeah, they're not. But the one lady that did Bonham, that she won the actual contest. She painted the one outside of Duncan. It's so cute, but she brought a shade. She brought a canopy.
Yeah, I remember seeing her out there
Yeah.
working, and she had like created a studio around that thing so she could work. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's hot.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's the thing, and plus I imagine paint probably racks differently in the heat and everything,
yeah.
and so
They dry too
direct
fast.
sunlight versus
It'll dry and congeal before you can even get it.
Yeah, the science side of it. But and folks, please get involved. Again, if you have any questions, go to the Roswell 250 Facebook page or the tab on the city's website there, and get involved.
Yeah.
Are you guys having another meeting anytime soon, or that? So this pretty much now.
I don't think we've scheduled one yet.
Okay.
We need to though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But be on the
trying
lookout.
to recover from the 4th.
Right, everyone's kind of taking a downtime here, but stay up to date on the Facebook page for that information there. Good
But
deal.
if they want to help, let me know because we could always use help.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, excellent. Well, thank you as much, and we'll. I'm sure you got
Thank you.
37. Well, her phone's already blowing up, so.
It's always blowing up.
But holler if you need anything else, and we'll see you next time. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judy.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. A ruling by Spain's Supreme Court combined with the policies of its socialist government has unleashed a migrant invasion. Tens of thousands of migrants, many of them young men from Morocco, are flooding into the Spanish enclave of Ceuta. So far, 41 migrants have died trying to reach the Spanish territory. President Trump urges Europe to reverse course on migration or risk its own demise. Fresh hopes are a path to peace in the Mideast. The president's multinational Board of Peace announcing a deal would see Hamas disarm and Israel withdraw its forces from Gaza. Cyber attacks on more than 30 water utilities in Minnesota earlier this week. Those attacks are under investigation. And the death toll from the Japanese earthquake has risen to at least 34. The Dow down 49 points on the NASDAQ, trading 7 points higher. More details, srnnews.com.
Your morning espresso starts right here. It's the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
Dr. Fauci's time as top paid government official, health official in the country, and what an egomaniac narcissist he comes off as. I mean, the ramblings of somebody so self-obsessed, so fame hungry, pride preceded the fall, unbelievable. For example, big front page article of me in the Washington Post, very, very flattering. The situation with my national and international fame is explosive, really unimaginable. Why would this be his top priority and Americans are dying? I'm the most famous and talked about person in the country. Then he included a, quote, petition to make me the sexiest man alive. Millions of people idolizing me.
The Sean Hannity Show from coast to coast later today.
All right, everybody cares about health, wellness, fitness, nutrition, and so many of us are guessing our way through our health, guessing what foods to eat, what supplements to take, wondering why some things make us feel better than others. Now, that's where Viome comes in. It's a simple, at-home gut health test that uses advanced RNA technology. It analyzes your gut microbiome to understand how your body is truly functioning in this moment. And from there, Viome then creates a personalized food and supplement plan designed specifically for your body. Right, Linda? You've been doing this.
I have been doing it, and the test is easy. It's got great steps. It walks you right through. It's easy to do. You can send it right in.
Take the guesswork out of it. Get real data. Go to VIOME/Hannity. VIOME.com/Hannity today. And when you follow their plan, you can expect better digestion, more energy, improved mood. Stop guessing. Start knowing.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Pretty hot today. Lots of sun. We're headed for about 105. Then some of that monsoon moisture kicks in overnight. We could see some showers and thunderstorms with low 70s. Sunday in the morning on Saturday afternoon, thunderstorms may pop up. We'll be in the mid-90s. We do have a chance of rain Saturday night as well, and then back to sunshine on Sunday, upper 90s. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason. Strong earnings reports from American tech giants, including Apple, have sent overseas stock markets soaring, and Wall Street opened higher this morning. Strong iPhone and MacBook computer sales boosted Apple's results beyond Wall Street's expectations. Amazon plans to boost spending on tech, mostly AI, by an additional 10%. This after the tech and e-commerce giant delivered strong profits and net sales during the fiscal second quarter, helped by surging growth in its prominent cloud computing unit. Amazon reported net income of $62.65 billion, or $5.75 per share, in the three-month period ending June 30th. Anthropic says its AI models hacked into 3 organizations during testing. This comes just days after OpenAI said its AI models went rogue and hacked into another company. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason.
What does it mean for a roofing contractor to have heart? How about braving a 24-hour road trip with a bad back and a 20-foot-long trailer through Interstate 40? You heard that right. A local business needed a new roof, but this business did not want just any roof. They desired a schoolhouse roof with red shingles. Well, we wanted to give our customers exactly what they were asking for. The only problem was that the red color of shingle they were looking for had been discontinued in our local region. But we didn't give up then. We were told by our supplier that the schoolhouse red color of shingle that we were looking for was still available in Arkansas. So we did what was expected of us and drove 24 hours, and we delivered on our promise. If you need a roofer who delivers on their promises, call Trustmark Roofing today at 575-755-7663.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Get a built-in look with a Whirlpool flush mount dishwasher that installs flush with the surrounding cabinets at Bush Appliance in Roswell. A third rack provides space for silverware and hard-to-fit utensils. Plus, this dishwasher meets ADA standards for acceptable design. Shop Whirlpool dishwashers today at Bush Appliance in Roswell. Who you gonna call? Bush Appliance. Stop by 111 West Country Club Road in Roswell or call 575-622-6390.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. Many will recognize the first verse to this well-known hymn. But what if you're in a place where you can't say, it's well with my soul? Well, I want you to know that God is still there and he's still listening. Psalm 91 says, those who love me I will deliver. The first verse of a new play on an old hymn by a group called Mercy Me goes like this. Make it well with my soul. Don't let me face this loneliness alone. Make it well with my soul. I need a peace that only heaven knows. Jesus, could you please just sit and cry with me till I can sing, it is well with my soul. Even if your soul doesn't feel well, God is still there and will guide you to a place where your soul can be well again. Trust in him.
Join us at the Country Club Road Church of Christ for worship at 10 a.m. on Sunday, located on the corner of Country Club and Washington in Roswell.
People are often surprised by what they find here. More expertise than people expect. Advanced technology. Board-certified physicians. Care you might expect to travel hours for. Right here. We've never believed where you live should determine the care you receive. Close to family, close to home. We're here. Artesia General Hospital.
Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons, a real family business. treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-330-6363. That's 800-330-6363. 800-330-6363.
A Greek-Canadian man invented the Hawaiian pizza. His name was Tex Colorado, and he's from Detroit. Here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 9:52. Got a few minutes here before they kick me off the radio. Of course, if you miss any part of our show, you can always log on to ksvptv.com and check it out there. Don't forget, we're in the last days of the Chaves County Fair. You can catch everything there as well, ksvptv.com. And special thanks to Pierce Ranches for helping us with sponsoring some of the coverage out there at the fair this week. If you have not been to Pierce Ranches, check out their new storefront. It's here on East 2nd, just off Main Street, right over here, kind of almost about 2 blocks away from where we're at downtown here. They got all kinds of great meat, beef, pork, and ranch goods, pork cubes, pork carnitas, smoked bacon, jalapeno cheese, bratwurst, pork chops. They've got sauces and honeys. They carry TD's Brews barbecue sauces and sets. They've got natural honey from Cotton Road. They've got other Western arts and gifts as well. It's a great little store. Again, it's Pierce Ranches here on East 2nd. Look for the big windmill out there and pick up some meats. Maybe going to do some grilling this weekend. I know we got some rain coming, but I think Saturday it'd be a good time to go grill meats. I'd be down with that.
They got a really cool selection of stuff inside there too. They got raw milk cheeses. They do regular eggs. I think they do duck eggs. They do all kinds of cool stuff.
It's all eggs and honey and meat. Yeah, big thank you to them. I was watching a video a few minutes ago, and I think it's looked like a Jimmy Kimmel bit because it was Guillermo that was kind of in the thing. And basically, I guess there's some bougie water there in L.A. or some $12 bottle of water.
Okay, no, I know all about this.
And he literally filled up like hose water out back and like gave it to people and got their reviews.
That's great.
It was pretty funny to watch.
So Erewhon, which is the store that all the famous people shop at, everything's like 400% markup because it's like organic and natural. Which, by the way, Erewhon is nowhere backwards. Fun fact. Anyways, they are now selling this. It comes in a cup.
Yeah.
And it's that their smoothie stand that's like inside the store, and it's called Sacred Water. Okay. So what it is, it's not really water. It's coconut water.
Okay.
So young coconut milk, essentially. That then they have add-ins. Like there's like keratin and like collagen, I think, is another add-in for like skin and health and bones growth. Okay. And it's all natural.
What
it's all
happened to chocolate chips and nuts and strawberries?
People say it kind of has like it tastes very like, coconut forward, but with like kind of like a lavender or like a flower taste to it. But it's not really water. And it's $12 for a glass of this stuff. It's like a red Solo cup size cup of it.
Got it.
With ice and...
What is that, 10 ounces or whatever that is?
About 10, 12 ounces, or take.
Yeah.
So just not a lot of liquid for... But granted, this is also the place that's known for the... Oh, who is it? Oh, it's not Kylie Jenner. It's... Somebody has a famous smoothie there. It's like the known thing. People go there and order like this specific celebrity smoothie. Justin Bieber's wife. What's her name? Hailey Bieber. It's the Hailey Bieber smoothie. That's what it is. And people are like known to go there and get that specifically. And it's like $19 or $20 for it.
It's just to be a tasty smoothie.
Honestly, a lot of these things, like the markup is specifically just for ad.
Sure.
To get us talking.
Sure.
Like about 6 months ago, this is the same place that went viral because they were selling that single strawberry.
Oh yeah,
remember that? It was like it was like $20 for a single strawberry.
Yeah, it's good marketing. Yes.
It really is,
and you get dumb people to buy it. So
I've seen these thought experiments where like I can't remember what it was, but this guy was hosting this it was like a charity dinner, and it was supposed to be all fancy and stuff. And he plated it fancy, but it was like the ingredients were like Spam and like, I think he just had like bologna or something like that. Like just regular food.
Right.
And he was like plating it up to be all nice and fancy. And people were like totally in. They're like, oh, you could taste the Chilean sea bass. It's delicious.
Yeah, that's a Vienna sausage.
We eat with our eyes just as much as we do with our mouths.
Yeah,
folks.
absolutely. But
it got me thinking too, because there's this have you seen it's like the world's hardest preparation of eggs. It's a Japanese method where you mix it around with chopsticks and then they mold it into this like
it's like a weird omelet
kind of, and then
flour
they
thing. Yeah.
They put it on rice and you cut the top of it and it just
Yeah.
over the. I desperately want to try that. It looks so good.
Yeah.
And honestly, the way people make it online, it looks I'm not saying I could achieve it, but it looks achievable.
Right.
I've pulled off the Gordon Ramsay eggs.
Did you?
Yeah, which is that's a long process because you have to constantly be stirring it, moving it on the heat and then off the heat.
But is all that effort worth it?
It's real good, dude. They're it's like velvety and cream. It's really, really good.
Yeah. I mean, I get if you're trying to impress somebody, but if you're just trying to eat breakfast on Saturday.
Yeah. I wouldn't prepare it for yourself. If you're gonna be sitting in your underpants watching Gladiator, I'm not gonna sit there and niswa you up an egg.
I mean, if I'm trying to, like booze or smooth somebody up, I'm like, check out.
I'm gonna be honest. You're lucky I put the cereal in the bowl. I was one step away from just pouring milk into the bag in the box.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we only got a minute and a half,
Yep.
but I think they changed Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
Like I got some.
You're absolutely
and they don't
right.
taste the same.
The same way. I would prefer. I've actually have switched now back to Corn Flakes because I bought Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
And they just taste off.
They don't taste right.
It's like they don't use sugar anymore for the spray on that they.
Yeah.
It's like sweeteners or something, but it does taste very off.
I wasn't. No, get me wrong. I got a big old box. I'm gonna have to finish it, but it didn't hit what I was hoping it to hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not quite. I mean, if you get regular Corn Flakes and then just put sugar on
It's closer.
top, it's closer to.
But I'm wondering, like how far was this go? Like, is my Fruit Loops going to taste different too? My Apple Jacks?
I think it's going to start tasting a lot different now when they take out the all the stuff that they say is killing us.
Yeah,
that's the stuff that's actually delicious.
Yeah, probably right.
That's the problem.
That's the thing. Except they hooked me now.
Yeah.
Got any more of that chemical?
Can I get some of that Red 40?
All right, we got to go. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your day. Have a great weekend. Stay cool, stay dry, all accordingly at the appropriate times.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be back bright and early Monday morning with an all-new show. So till then, take care, everybody.
Roswell's home for talk radio is 106.5 FM.